1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chat, are we here? Chat, are we here, bro? Hold up. Let me turn the brightness up on this real quick. Chat, are we here? Yo, what's good, Scav? What's good, Egg? What's good, Kai? What's good, Luke? What's good, Addy? What's good, Anna? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today, chat? Yo, what's good, dude? I think I am crashing because of the crash. You changed your name? You changed your name? Yo, what's good, Justin Nothing? What's good, Justin Nothing? How we doing? W Res, what's up? Yo, what's good, Luke? What's good, Anna? What's good, Void? What's good, J Ski? What's good, J Key? I'm gonna be #1 on the stream unless some rich bozo donates more money. Chat, who thinks some rich bozo is gonna donate money? Hashtag free schlep. That's so true, bro. That's so true. Guys, how are we doing? By the way, guys, my chat's on this screen now instead of on this screen. So that's really, really cool. But how's everyone doing? This is gonna be a W stream. So true, chat. Actually, so true. Hold on, let me bring my OBS over here. Give me 1 second. Whoops, not the entire screen. There you go. Alright, chat. There is a lot to be talked about, and there's a lot to be said, and there's a lot to react to, and mention, and all of that stuff. So, I have the rarest plant in Grow Garden besides the dev plants. Oh, that's cool. Hey, why are you acting stuff on fire? Put it out. Well, turn on some lights, bro. Chat, is it too dark? I have a light over here. Is it, hold on. Let me fix this light. Chat, is that better? It's a silver bone blossom seed. What is that? What's a silver bone blossom? Chat, hold up. Let me fix it. Is that better? By the way, I deleted a bone blossom on accident. So sad. That is so sad. Alright, chat. Chat. Let me go here. Chat, give me 1 second. Let me find it. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Hold up. Let me look here. Maybe here. Where is it gonna? Alright, chat. Alright. We're gonna be watching the Roblox video. He quit Roblox for a bit. He don't care. Chat, okay. Let me also talk about that. Some of you guys are like, oh my goodness, did he quit Roblox? Oh my goodness, bro, just get back on Roblox. I might not be playing Roblox for a while until they fix everything, right? Chat, I might not be playing Roblox again until they fix everything. Gag dropped best update this week. I saw that. Next update's the biggest admin abuse. I personally will only attend. You guys can play whatever you guys want. But I personally won't be playing Roblox, period, until they fix it. What's up, Dad?
What is up, chat?
But chat, so we're going to be talking about the Roblox situation, the schlep situation. We're going to be reacting to some videos from Roblox, Creekcraft, and some others. My brother found some Roblox videos that he's going to be sending over to me that we're going to react to. We're going to check some Twitter posts.
Crashing because of the crash. Admin abuse war. I tell you if there's new food fun games.
Schlep did nothing. That's so true. W Dad. For real W
What's
Dad.
up, Chef?
Yeah, there's
Hey,
admin abuse ward next week and gag. Oh, gotcha.
For real W Dad.
Yeah, chat. So we're gonna be reacting some videos, reacting some posts from X or Twitter.
Game versus most. My favorite game he's never played. Command and Conquer. Yeah.
Schlep needs to come back. Gag is going to war with Steal a Brain Rot this week. That's crazy. I feel like there will be a non-family friendly moment in the stream. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Non-family friendly. Keep it clean. Do good, be good, make good choices.
What is it? Okay. Chat, yeah, but we got some stuff to talk about and go over the stream, right? So let me actually go over to my video first, just to break it down. Because I know some of you guys are confused.
I'll leave you this, chat. Do not do to others what angers you if it's done to you by others. That was said by Socrates. Good night.
Love you, Dad.
Love you.
Chat, let me... Okay. Oh, wait, that's...
123 Chillhuahua or 123 VR sent 5 Robux via please donate. I got M4 Shedlitsky today.
Yo, appreciate you for the 5 Robux. In the video I saw, there is like 1 or 2 no words. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Alright, chat. So I know some of you guys are very confused on this video here. I was not planning on making this video. And also, hey, bro, I'm sorry that the audio is so bad. David was on Creecraft stream. I saw it. Who's David? Do you not do Twitch streams anymore? We'll go back and forth on Twitch streams. Things have changed. So guys, so basically I'm just gonna break down this video here. We're not gonna watch the full thing because I mean it's 9 minutes long. But basically I talk about how I'm not gonna be playing Roblox for a while. I'm gonna wait until Roblox figures out what the crud they're gonna do and how they're gonna fix it and proof that they're moving in the right direction. And because dude, I've been on Roblox for 7 years and all this stuff is just happening. And it's like, bro. And yeah, by the way, hey, again, I do apologize for the volume in the chat, right? Or not in the chat, but in that video. Do apologize for that. I was wearing earbuds when I was editing it, and it just sounded louder in my ears than it actually did. Also, David doesn't like PDFs. He just doesn't want to do any work. David should be the one banned. Oh, David Bazooki! Guys, Creek is out of the STAR program. I saw that. Play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with your brother. Duh. I didn't know what David you were talking about. Good, he said he would leave. Someone banned the owner of Roblox for an hour. I know, bro. That's how bad Roblox moderation has gotten. To where, like, the owner of Roblox got banned. Josh, did you send over the videos yet? Did you send them through Instagram? No, he didn't. He didn't send over anything. Josh, just send the videos over to me in Discord. But chat, Roblox moderation is AI. Dude, did y'all hear that they're doing that face AI thing? Also, this audio might be too loud, so I am going to turn down this audio. Alright, chat, wait, can you guys hear me better? Testing 1, 2. Ah! Yeah, that's better. Chat, did you guys hear that Roblox is doing an AI voice, or not voice, but AI facial recognition, and it's going to help determine if you're older or younger than you actually are. Which I feel like that's dumb, because there's, like, chat, I don't look my age. I look older than my age. Also, my glasses. No, it's too low. Hold up. Let me turn this up. Chat 1 2 3. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Wait, no, sounds good. All right, that should be better. Bro, the owner is done with Gag, Steal a Brain Rot, and 99 Nights in the Forest. Dude, turn it up. I did. All right, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the AI facial recognition. Try keep talking and nobody explodes. It's fun. It isn't a Roblox game. Okay. We might try that out. Is Creekcraft live? Creekcraft is live. He's doing a free schlep Roblox raid. Interesting. That is very, very interesting. And the developer of 99 Nights, the developer of Breaking Bad. Wait, what? Dude, I hear you in your room and stream has big delay. Well, guys, let me go find... Yeah, let me find this video. Chat, we have a whole lineup of video. Flamingo, Roblox, Creekcraft, and then two other things. Or a few other things my brother's going to send over. Chat, so we've been live for 11 minutes so far. Let's react to Tech Talks by Roblox.
Hey, like this is...
Chat, let's react to Tech Talks by Roblox, right? Should we react to Tech Talks by Roblox? Hold up. My chat is way too big on the screen. What are we doing? Chat, is this better? How long are the videos? Because I have movies to watch. Flamingo swears, though. I mean, hey. At this point, all Flamingo videos have a slur. Oh. Flamingo swears. Chat, should we not watch Flamingo then? Yo, slap message on Creek's stream. Oh, okay. They use Google Doc script for the whole video. Dude, that's what I heard. Okay. Chat, this is episode 28. Update on our safety. What does that say? Innovatives? Chat, I'm going to record this, and we're going to react to this live on stream. Ready? Here we go.
Welcome, I'm Dave.
First of all, that was a crazy intro. He's just staring at the screen doing nothing. Is that your dog peed in his room? He's in big trouble? Well, I mean, hey. I'm streaming, can't really do nothing about it. Dude, this is creepy, bro. Watch this.
Welcome, I'm Dave Bazuki, founder and CEO at Roblox.
Should I move my camera bottom? Yeah, we're gonna go like there. Yeah. I like that. All right, let's go.
And you're listening to Tech Talks, where we talk about everything that's happening at Roblox.
Oh, are we?
We have a fast follow today. We're
okay, off the bat, that looks scripted. Look at the way how David's moving and how he's talking. Ready? This looks like he's reading it.
We have a fast follow today. We're joined again by Matt Kaufman and Eliza Jacobs from our safety and civility team. Hot on the release of facial age estimation, trusted connections, and a slew of other things.
Right.
We are going to give you a real-time update on how that big release went. We're going to dive into some new things we're releasing. We're going to chat a little about what we're doing with vigilantes on Roblox. We're going to
off rip, I would not consider Schlep a vigilante. I actually would consider chat. So, like, think Batman. Batman's a vigilante. He's not with the police. He is on his own. He doesn't work with anyone, but he does good crime. That's all. Good crime. He beats up bad people. But it's illegal to beat up someone. But he beats up bad people and gets other people in prison. But he's not law enforcement himself. It's like Batman. Yes. I know Barrett P.
Yeah, no. I do also want to say. Apparently, there's speculation that this could be AI too.
All this is
Like just David's face is AI.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the way you hear it just sounds AI too.
Yeah. Batman. Wait, did I say Spider-Man? I meant Batman. It's obvious that they read it.
From a standpoint, Spider-Man is somewhat like a vigilante.
Yeah, guys, so that's what Slep, he didn't beat anyone up. He followed every law, and why would he get banned? You know, it's just very, very strange why Roblox would ban him, even though he's not a vigilante. Okay, he got the law enforcement involved, which is very, very, very good, because the people, YouTube sucks at everything. So I'm just gonna, instead of say bad actors, okay? That's literally all I can say. Bad actors, on Roblox. That he got. What's wrong with reading a script though? Well, nothing's wrong with reading a script and following a script. It's the problem of who really wrote it, you know? Because, if David wrote this, then, there's people going around saying that their lawyers wrote up them a script so they stay on everything legal and keep them looking good. That's one speculation. Allegedly, they did that. Do you cuss off stream? Do I cuss off stream? What do you think, Luke? What do you think, Luke? Chat, I'm the same off stream as I am on stream. The only difference from what my dad has told me, at least, is I'm more animated on stream, but that's because I'm trying to keep you guys engaged. Whenever, sorry I'm late. I was at 7-Eleven. Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever been in a 7-Eleven. Anyways, let's play back.
Add a little about what we're doing with vigilantes on Roblox.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go a little over the future of our AI platforms as well. So buckle up, sit back. We have a lot of information, and we'll give you an update on some of the open source AI tools that we've released as well. Matt, Eliza, thanks for jumping back in with me today.
Dude, also, another thing I've yelled the F word outside by accident. How do you yell the F word by accident? That's not accident. By the way, guys, running a company, I wouldn't say age matters, however old you are. If you run a company, that's great on you. But when you're pushing 70 years old, hold up, how old is David? Hold up. Let's go to ChatGPT. Hey chat, how old is David Bazuki, the owner of Roblox?
David Bazuki, the owner of Roblox, is currently 62 years old.
Chat, that is crazy. And he wants to run a kids game. He doesn't know what the kids want. He's so out of touch. I can't hear David Baloney. I think 88. No, chat, he's 62. 62. Chat, that kind of seems very interesting. Why is a 62-year-old running a kids game? Now, he looks 100? No, he doesn't. Chat, it feels like he's very out of touch with his community. Not saying that age is a bad thing, or you have to be young to run a game company, but the older generation isn't connected to, or isn't as connected to the community in whatever they're doing as much as, say, a younger person. His voice is making me mad. Chief Safety Officer of Roblox joined one of those freak games. Well, he's very fake. Ayo. Chat. No, but doesn't that feel like they should have someone in like their 20s or 30s run Roblox, Like, what was it? When David was, how long ago was 2020? 5 years? So that would put him at 57. Why is someone 36 or 63 running a kids game? That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you have someone who's 20 or 30, they can relate more with the community, right? He made some weird games at the start of Roblox. Yeah. Chat, you know what's also crazy? Roblox is an $80 billion company. Just a few years ago, it was worth $4 billion. And now it's worth over $80 billion. So it's not like David's doing it for the money. He's doing it because either A, he likes it, or B, he wants power and control. Now, I don't know which one. Let's just go allegedly he wants power and control, or allegedly he's doing it for the money, or allegedly he's doing it for the fun. No idea. But a 20 or 30-year-old... but a 20 or 30-year-old might make more weird games. You should play the video. I really should.
As well. Matt, Eliza, thanks for jumping back in with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, we just got back from Washington, D.C.
You sure
where
did.
We were hanging with a lot of people sharing our vision and our safety roadmap. And we are live now with a bunch of tech we've been working on for a while, including trusted connections, facial age estimation.
I don't like that one.
Really health-related things for users
Health?
on the platform. How has the release of age estimation gone? Are people using it? Is it doing what we're hoping it will do?
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah,
3
to start off
countries
with
are
that,
sharing Roblox.
first of all,
Yeah.
We launched something called Trusted Connections. We did that about a month ago.
Sure.
And what it is it's a way for our users who are 13 and over to
Right.
have more authentic conversations with their friends and people they know in real life.
Why don't they just hang out with each other in real life?
And in order to access that,
Big
you have to go
forehead,
through a
dang.
facial age estimation,
Dude, it's his
which lets us take
receding
a picture of
hairline.
your face and you move your head around a little bit.
His
and we get a
forehead is
pretty good
normal.
idea.
Dude, this guy, his forehead's normal. It's just that his hairline's further back, right? If someone's hairline's further back, does that make their forehead bigger or their hairline smaller?
Of how old you are. And that lets us ensure that the product is only available to our users who are 13 and over. And when we talk about more authentic conversations,
Let's hear
what
it.
we mean by that is unfiltered chat, text chat, and unfiltered voice communication.
That's gonna be bad.
In our party system.
That's going to be
I
bad.
think you're saying it nicely, Matt. When I've been on TV, I've explained that up till now, for example, if you wanted to call me a butthead, you couldn't do that on Roblox. And there's a lot of 15-year-olds who we feel
No
it's
David
okay for them
Bazookies?
to call
His
each other
forehead
a
looks normal.
butthead, and there's actually a deeper reason for allowing 15-year-olds to call each other a butthead on Roblox rather than anywhere.
Dude, I feel like most 15-year-olds aren't calling each other buttheads. I feel like it's a lot worse. Dude, they don't want butthead. They want unfiltered chat. Not me though. And hopefully none of you guys. But I guess like butthead is a good alternative for them. Honestly, I feel like it's better for them to call each other butthead than the things that actually get said. David is obsessed with 15-year-olds. Wait, how many times did he say 15 in this one sentence? Hold up, let me play it back to where it's the big screen. Let's hear.
Party system.
And I think you're saying
Let's
it
hear it.
nicely, Matt. When I've been on TV, I've explained that up till now, for example, if you wanted to call me a butthead, you couldn't do that on Roblox. And there's a lot of 15-year-olds who we feel it's okay for them to call each other a butthead, and there's actually a deeper reason for allowing 15-year-olds to call each other a butthead on Roblox rather than anywhere else. Can you share, what our motivation is for that?
Maybe Eliza can talk about what's age appropriate.
Yeah. I think what we're always trying to do.
You look like a 5th grade math teacher. You don't know anything about what's appropriate or not appropriate. You're just trying to keep the class together.
Do is have products that are age and developmentally appropriate for our users. So in this case, if you're calling your friend that you know in real life a butthead and they know that you're joking, but you've done that through facial age estimation and trusted connections,
Right.
then we don't really think there's a safety risk there, right? Whereas if we're calling...
If my friends call me a butthead, I feel very, very... They said they will let you say, "Oh my goodness." David is talking like he is talking to low IQ 3-year-olds. Butthead sounds like something ChatGPT would say. Hold on, let's play back.
Information and trusted connections, then we don't really think there's a safety risk there, right? Whereas if you're calling someone in a game server a butthead, maybe that's a bullying issue or a
Who cares? It's the real world. They need to grow up.
harassment issue. So we're really trying to
Leave the server.
be contextual.
Should they get timed out for saying that? All they said was FB and... That's all they said. They didn't say anything. They actually hashed... Actually, that's great that they hashed it out. Honestly, no. Keep them in. They're not that... They didn't say anything bad. They're just saying an example. It's like if someone says, oh, someone said the F word. You know, it's like all they said was just the letter F. So I don't... As long as they don't say it out loud or say the full thing, like, I don't see a problem with that. Bro, 15-year-olds that say I love and get each other back. What? Guys, it was never David. It was a safety officer named Matt and banned them and threatened to sue them.
In our policies and keep everyone safe.
Hold up, what happened?
So we're really trying to be contextual in our
Right.
policies and keep everyone safe,
Uh-huh.
but also not prohibit things that are really developmentally appropriate for kids to be engaging in with their friends.
Yeah, and so with
Dude, if a friend says, oh, you're a butthead, they're getting blocked, reported, and they're unsubscribed, blocked, and reported. Immediately.
facial age estimation, we're not going to allow 11-year-olds to call each other a butthead.
Why?
Age estimation, we're not going to allow 11-year-olds to call each
Butthead's not a curse word.
other a butthead. But there's another benefit that's really subtle, and I share this when I'm in DC.
You're a butthead, gang? I mean, hey. How is butthead gonna hurt someone? What? Someone's health makes that... How is butthead gonna hurt someone's health? Make that make sense. Make that sentence make sense. No, but I get what you're saying.
trying to keep people on our Roblox platform, not as much always because they're driving engagement, but there's some unique things about our platform. All the text, all the voice.
If Roblox wasn't losing stocks, they wouldn't care at all that they're just money. Yeah.
And those are things where we may see people try to go off platforms when we don't want them to.
That's right. Yeah.
What?
Allow real-time image sharing. And those are things where we may see people try to go off platforms when we don't want them to.
That's right. Yeah, we would prefer that people stay on Roblox and participate and talk with their friends.
We would want you to stay on Roblox and talk to your friends because the longer you play, the more money we make. The less you play, the less money we make. That's all it is. Like, dude. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, Harrison? How did I type hef? I didn't type that. I don't know. I know they made it for money. FYI, the guy on the top left is the Mac guy, the one in charge of the safety department of Roblox, but he looks like he is stalking the camera. This was the most AI thing ever. Dude, hold up. Listen to this. Addie probably says butthead, to be honest. No, she hasn't ever called me a butthead. I know my brother calls me a scrub. He called me a scrub. Dude, isn't that crazy? If I called someone a scrub in Roblox, I'd be banned, terminated, and, like, blocked. That was one of the first times I've said butthead. That's crazy.
We don't allow real-time image sharing.
Why?
And those are things where we may see people try to go off platforms when we don't want them to.
That's right. Yeah, we would prefer that people stay on Roblox and participate and talk with their friends on Roblox rather
We'd
than
prefer
going
people
off
make us
platform.
money.
And so we're trying to make these contextual tools available to encourage that.
Arguably, Roblox has one of the most creative, passionate communities in the
That
world.
is true.
We
That
have
is
over
true.
100
I
million
will
daily
agree with
active
that.
Users.
That's
We
crazy.
did something that was arguably
Dude,
controversial.
100 million daily active users? That's more than Fortnite. Bro, why can't someone call someone a butthead? Like, what?
because we're thinking about the future where
Are you?
a feature that was really in the very first spec
We're
of
gonna
Roblox almost
dislike
20
this
years
video
ago,
for right now.
which was a feature called Friends. We renamed that.
Hold up. This is actually crazy. I'm gonna try to stop premium. Okay. Like premium Roblox. You should be able to. Okay, guys, this right here is crazy. This is why they changed from friends to connections. This is actually like dumb.
Was really in the very first spec of Roblox almost.
What's going on? Yo, car blocks to get you basically caught up or reacting to this video. If you want to watch the video playback, probably like 8 minutes into the video or 10 minutes into the stream, and you can just watch it as we go along, or you can just stay here and react to it. Here we go.
A feature that was really in the very first spec of Roblox almost 20 years ago, which was a feature called
Dude, that's
Friends.
crazy. Yeah.
We renamed that to Connections and Trusted Connections. And I want to highlight there's a lot
Why not friends and trusted friends?
of back and forth inside the company around this. I believe it's
There's
really
a cut there.
great move for us. Do you guys want to riff on why we made that move? And I can add on some of my thoughts about it.
Sure, I can start. I think when we think about the generic term friend,
Brother will be joining the stream.
Brother will be. Well, you're not gonna be able to hear anything.
I know.
Wait, why don't you just go downstairs and...
Because it's faster to respond this way. I put in the chat, it looked like there was a cut there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
I saw it as soon as you put it.
Oh.
Just some message I might not read, but listen, hey. Just so we're not sitting here reading the chat, I'm gonna let you know I see all your messages, even though if I don't read them, okay? By the way, okay, can you
Okay, you know,
your best chat onions action. I'm sorry.
I did eat onions, yes.
Chat, let's play this back.
sure, I can start. I think when we think about the generic term friends, what
Right.
we realized it was being used on Roblox and honestly on other platforms
Uh-huh.
to reflect people who you knew really well. They might be your childhood friend, and also somebody who you may have met once playing a game and you thought, maybe I'll just add you to a list. And we thought that really wide spectrum of relationships wasn't really well described by the word friend. So we introduced the notion of trusted connections, and then everybody else who's a regular connection. And this idea of trusted connections is we know more about the relationship between the two people. We know that both people have really opted into that and said, hey, like this is something that, I really want to become a trusted connection. I want to have more of this unfiltered free communication with.
Right.
And so it just provides
I want to be your trusted connection so I can have unfiltered chats with you.
an extra level of transparency in those cases.
Yeah, and I would say a lot of people were, thinking that they have a lot of friends on Roblox, and we're not trying to get away from this. I think this stems from a future vision. Some of the people on Roblox are going to be my business associates, but not my friends. And some of them may be a parent or a sibling, or someone maybe some other thing. So I think part of this is a future vision of having a wider taxonomy of the people, and not really making any assumption about those relationships. Although we do realize the passionate community, this was a tough one, and we appreciate them understanding us.
Do we understand?
There's another thing that
all of them are too old to make someone else owner and co-owner. They have had a good career until the end.
I think is going to be live when this goes live, and that's sensitive issues or sensitive topics. This one also took a lot of thought within the company, and we shared a bit on this whole notion that even in a very tight-knit community or in the United States or the world, for younger players, there is...
Wait, someone said bro doesn't have any friends on Roblox. Guys, what's David's Roblox account? It's like David Bazuki 123 or something like that. Hold up. What is the official owners of Roblox's... So what is David Bazuki? the official owner of Roblox, what's his Roblox account? Like, what's his username?
David Baszucki, the co-founder and CEO of Roblox, actually goes by the username Builderman on the platform. That's his official Roblox account, and it's a pretty iconic one.
No,
for
it's
anyone who's
not. No, I mean his new one, where he's an R15 character, retro, whatever.
Gotcha. You're talking about his more recent or alternative account. So besides Builderman, David Baszucki also has a newer account named... got it. You're talking about his newer avatar style.
ChatGPT makes me mad sometimes. Chat, does anyone know? I'm genuinely curious. David.Baszucki, is that his account? Hold up. David.Baszucki. Why can he have a dot in his name but I can't? Dude, what is this avatar? Bro, what is this? You do not know what the... Dude, bro's an AI. Bro does not know what he wants. Bro does not know what the community wants dressed up in an avatar like that. Hey, I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. He has 71 connections. Who are his connections? Let's see. Travis Kelce, Red Beanie T, Trial by Mockingbird, Joe. 2 accounts have been deleted. House. Anyone? Dang, he has so many friends that have been deleted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 friends that have been deleted. Oh my. David, and you're over here talking about some, oh, we want good friends. All your friends have been deleted and terminated. By you.
There's a range of topics that is almost like we can't find a unanimous decision on what's appropriate for them. Eliza, I know you led the charge on this and we're very thoughtful.
Wait.
It's almost like we
Play back.
shared a bit on this whole notion that even in a very tight-knit community or in the United States or the world, for younger players, there is a range of topics that is almost like we can't find a unanimous decision on what's appropriate for them. Eliza, I know you led the charge on this and we're very thoughtful. Can you share a bit more about the vision here?
Sure, yeah.
The division?
This launch was really about giving parents more visibility and more choice into the things that our youngest users are engaging with on the platform.
Okay.
And one of the things we know about our community is
what do you
the
know?
Global UGC community of creators that, as you said, are just explosively creative. But what that means is that for super sensitive topics, that
some are a little bit too creative.
But what that means is that for super sensitive topics,
that
families might have very different opinions on, or might want to approach with their kids in very sensitive ways. We just can't guarantee that that stuff is handled in a developmentally appropriate way on the platform. And so we're giving parents the choice to either enable access to games that are primarily themed on those topics or not. That's in the parental controls now. They're default unavailable for U13s, just to start from a place, in our safety center.
Wait, Kai, how do you know? Does he smoke? Or is it just out of random?
vision of being a little bit more restrictive, and then let parents go in and change that if they feel for their family and for their kid. Roblox is the place to engage in any of these topics. And we're not.
Yeah, chat. I'm gonna go have some kids go play Meep City. Like, bro, just ban the stupid.
And I think one of the things we really thought long and hard about inside the company is default on or default off, really, for younger users, whether the default behavior is, hey, go get your parent and allow you to see this,
Right.
versus if parents don't like it, turn it off. We went with the former, really, which is, work with your parent to turn it on. I think that is where we came out as far as the most developmentally appropriate strategy here.
We're also super transparent with the community.
No,
and
you're
it'll
not.
say
Shut up.
On the game page, the details page, why something is restricted, and it'll say, like, go ask your parent to change this setting and direct you to that setting. So we want to engender conversation between kids and parents, and as much as possible have parents make educated choices about how their
David
kids
should
are
retire,
engaging.
honestly. Bro,
Well,
he's
let's move
made
on
it.
and let's highlight first thing.
He's made it. He has an $80 billion company. Just turn it over to someone trusted. Turn it over to your son or something. Is the stream lagging? Oh yeah, stream is lagging a little bit. It should be better soon. Hold up, let me close some of these tabs that I have open. Like this, that, and this. That help with the lag? Just had a few tabs open. Actually, let me also close this. Alright. That should be better.
You all for participating in our communication with government, our senators, our legislators. When we go out and visit them, it's interesting because in the U.S., people imagine we're in a super partisan situation, but there's a universal truth, I think, in talking to every senator and every legislator, and that is, let's figure out how to keep younger people safe on social media platforms.
You're not doing the best of jobs right now, Roblox.
Age-appropriate design code. We're supporters of COPPA 2.0. We went out for the signing of the Take It Down, and one of the things we try to do.
How long is that video? It's 43 minutes long, but we're gonna be here for. I'm gonna stream as much as I can tonight because I do have work in the morning. But we're gonna stream as much as I can tonight. Go into as much content that I can find as far as videos go, and Twitter posts, and reactive videos, and talk about what I think, but not get into too much detail because of YouTube. But yeah. No, gonna lie, if David just gave Roblox to Jandel, I think it would be a lot better. Dude, Jandel could be... Dude, can you... Dude, imagine a world where Jandel is the creator of Roblox. We would get the old feel of Roblox back. We would get good moderation, good updates, and just a chill guy. Bro, if he looks like that, bro, is using the... What? Dude, why is it... Okay, I'm not... Okay, let's just continue. Let's just continue.
In DC is share the... Really what I would say are the three different flavors of social media and how they're all different. And I think legislators are reacting to some things, and we're going to riff into, obviously, vigilantes on Roblox that they see on those. I want to first start with a category...
You mean by vigilantes, you mean people you don't like at Roblox? Because they're costing you money? Why can't your fellow fans spell anything, bro? I mean, chat, Luke, Kai, you have to remember, I have people watching from literally all over the world. Not everyone speaks perfect English. Okay, so vigilantes is just basically... When I was 2, I could spell... Who? Or... rage? What's rage? Orange. Dude, so... Why can't your fans spell anything, bro? When I was 2, I could spell... Orange. Orange. It took you 3 times! Let's continue.
Not Roblox, where you play together.
Hold up.
So we're going to riff into, obviously, vigilantes on Roblox. that they see on those. I want to first start with a category, not Roblox where you play together,
Right.
and not short form video or video where you consume, but really image sharing and chat type platforms.
One way of looking at this is I think a lot of the challenges that other messaging and social media platforms have had is that those platforms were built from the beginning for adults.
Uh-huh.
And over time, what they found is their audiences got younger, and then they tried to
It was
retrofit,
a
and
joke,
they tried
buddy?
to add new
Oh.
restrictions. But it's been very challenging for them, and it's very challenging to address these things like catfishing and impersonation and things like that.
Okay.
Roblox, on the other hand, Dave, obviously, as you know, like from 20 plus years ago, there were kids on the platform back then. And so
Yeah.
the ethos of how Roblox has been built with this understanding that there are kids and there are young adults on the platform.
Right.
And so everything that we do from a safety perspective begins with that. So when we look at like what people can do when they're chatting with each other on Roblox, we talked about trusted connections. And so we
Right.
talked about the fact that the only way to have unfiltered communication in a private space with somebody on Roblox is to go through the age estimation process. And then on top of that, we don't allow people to share images or
Could they have not added like some sort of like music or something in the background? How boring do you want Roblox to seem? So you're gonna make a video called Tech Talks on Roblox about update on our security innovatives. However you pronounce that word. But then you're gonna make it the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life. Like,
video in those chats and in those, one-on-one conversations. And we did that, and we began
You
that
have
way
no
because we were
music?
really thinking about
because it's a live stream. I used to have music until I got copyrighted for it, but Roblox can just make up their own music.
kids and young adults first.
Yeah, and I think we're really seeing the proliferation.
I thought that
of
was
some of
David
this
talking
with
for a second.
AI also, right? It makes it much easier to do that kind of scamming.
Anyone else remember when Rez used to have no face cam for a bit? It was weird watching those streams. Yeah, so okay, off topic. When I first started out, I had a face cam, but there was like 2, 3, or maybe 4 streams that I didn't use a face cam. Blah, 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 who cares? We can talk in one-on-one conversation, alright? Chat, Roblox just needs to make it to where the chat filter's better. And, okay, let's just see what they have to say.
Blackmailing at scale, and that can be really scary for families. But again, to Matt's point, because we have mostly filtered communication on the platform, except in the context of trusted connections, we don't allow image sharing. We're super aggressive with PII sharing and what we call directing users off platform, because again, we want to keep people in safe chat scenarios, and not
We're gonna keep
push
people
them to
making us
platforms
money.
where those kinds of scams and cases can happen.
So you can't promote Discord, you can't promote YouTube, and you can't promote basically anything else.
Love you, son.
Love you.
How's it going?
Good. Was it watch a movie or watch this video? Honestly, I watch this video, to be honest. I can't watch movies. Movies are boring.
Highlighting that everyone in this area is trying to do the right thing would be Senators Cruz and Klobuchar with the Take It Down Act.
What are these
which
big
really
words?
is a law around deep fakes of compromising photos of yourself, and the horror,
not
the
good.
tragedy that can happen if those can't be taken down.
That is very,
quickly.
very
So
bad.
we do see this bipartisan support for wise legislation around that. Generally, the FBI, law enforcement, and others is starting to raise a little caution about this activity. But can you share a little bit more about, we'll start on the video side of what's happening and how law enforcement's reacting to it?
Sure. We can talk about vigilantism and how
Let's go
that's,
Devin W.
evolved some on Roblox over the last year or two. I want to start off by saying that both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have...
Am I gonna get banned if I say like this? If you're saying it like, if you're letting me know someone said the F word and you're saying it like that and I didn't catch it, but you're like, hey, this person said, and then you tag it out like that. But like, don't be like, bro, what the is going on? And then, yeah, don't just don't. Just don't.
The best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. You know, we
Do we
share
all?
this view, and we know that
I
there's
really
no
do. I know the community does. Do y'all want to keep Roblox safe? How about let's ban Meep City?
members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
No, you didn't.
We looked at what they were saying. We
No,
looked
you
at what they
didn't.
were reporting.
You really
and
didn't.
all of that went into our moderation system. So
Okay,
that we could
nothing
go and
happened.
identify bad actors on the platform and,
And
take them
nothing
off,
happened.
and bad content on the platform.
And nothing happened.
But then we saw something change.
What?
What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so
Change
let
your
me explain,
policies.
like what that
Let's
means.
hear it.
They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child. And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of take a look at this stuff?
Yeah, so unlike other social media and communications platforms, we don't encrypt anything, and we have systems that are monitoring for this type of behavior. So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know. And there's a bunch of issues.
So, also, Schlepp posted on Twitter that he had documents and screenshots and evidence that he sent over to Roblox and they did nothing about it. So he came to Roblox first, they did nothing about it, and then once he saw Roblox did nothing, then he brought it up to the authorities or the police or whatever you guys want to call them, because those bad actors, like, if someone is a bad actor on Roblox and it takes to go off to other platforms to do it, like, that's even worse. They'll be a bad actor off and do all this other stuff, but when they come to Roblox and they're all innocent, oh no, it's fine. That's worse. Why would you want those kinds of people on the platform? You should be thanking Schlepp that he got rid of that. Bad actor, because stupid low IQ YouTube over here doesn't like the words that are actually used. And they're like, oh, it's offensive. Oh, it's offensive. Oh, it's offensive. Buddy, who cares? Who cares? The fact that David still isn't convinced after his account got banned is crazy. Dude, that's so true. His account got terminated for an hour. Yeah, chat, I have to say bad actor because YouTube will get mad at me if I say anything else. So, YouTube, suck it up.
In here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three.
Do you know how many people fake their age to play the games of which you have listed 17 plus? Do you understand that? Dude, you know how many 5-year-olds have voice chat when it's supposed to be a 13 plus with a verified account of email and ID and age verification? Do you know how many people don't follow your rules, but then you get mad at this one person who's trying to do good for the community, breaks the rules, and then you get mad at it? You should just ban half the player base. Have you seen some of the avatar items people have made? But you're gonna be sleeping like the old person he is when he got banned? I mean, hey.
3, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action. All of those things are against our policies. And all of those things make it more difficult for us to keep the platform safe. So while I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community.
Yeah,
the
Schlepp
actions
does.
that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
Hey, Matt.
So we have a policy to where you can't try to trap bad actors into showing that they actually are bad actors, so then you have proof that way you can actually get them charged with criminal crimes. Because you did that and broke our policy of that, we're gonna ban you because of it. Because we don't like our policy being banned or broken. Dude, Roblox, your policy. I'm limited to the words that I could say. Your policy sucks. Chat. Guys, if you know, chat, I'm a Christian, and my Christian faith keeps me from saying bad words. So change your policy. They had evidence. It wasn't like they went out and beat someone up, or it was doing it and like it was all alleged, but they had no evidence. They had documents full of evidence. Months and months and months of evidence. They got 6 convicted bad actors arrested. I feel like if everyone just didn't play for one day, it would make a difference. Dude, Roblox really started acting fast once they started losing billions of dollars. What would you do if you were the owner of Roblox and someone called someone a poop head? I would allow it. I would make it even better. I would be like, hey, if it's your friend, so what? If it's someone in the server, suck it up. It's the real world. The world isn't all sunshines and rainbows. There's going to be bad people. There's bad people out in the world. You got to learn how to deal with it. Stand up for yourself. Call them a poop head back. Block them, report them. You know, that's why they make block buttons, so you don't see other people's messages. People are too weak nowadays.
A couple things to think about comprehensively. Behind the scenes, text conversation on Roblox is going through AI and detection and filtering. And arguably the internal efforts at Roblox, not just with AI, but with our own teams and research teams, are obviously much larger, if not, orders of magnitude, what would be possible from an
No one
outside
even knows
thing.
what you're saying because you're using these huge words like magnitude and emphasize and like, bro, these are old kids watching these videos. Ain't no one gonna be. There's this boy, not gonna lie. Chat, it's information. We're gonna get to the cool and fun stuff later, but this is just the longest video, so I'm just getting it out of the way.
A large number of investigators that are looking for violative activity. We have over 100 different machine learning or AI pipelines that are running looking for activity. And we
All this
report a lot
AI.
of stuff to law enforcement when
All
we find
this
stuff
AI.
that crosses a line and becomes illegal.
Oh, do you?
And one of the things is when we report stuff to law enforcement, yes, we don't publicize that.
Why?
And we don't publicize it mainly because we want law enforcement to make the decision about what is illegal and what is not. And we leave it up to them. We don't want to pass judgment on our own without getting law enforcement involved. And that's why we're quiet about those things.
Yeah, I would also add on the sort of
What? Who is this? You're a former governor helping the bad actors. Tell me what's happening. What's happening with the bad actors? Kai, he said he's a former governor of helping the bad actors. So if you, are you trying to get rid of them on Roblox? Or are you trying to help them? Because if you're trying to help them, dude, go find Jesus and you're banned from the stream. How you going, my brother in Christ? Yo, Ben, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Yo, Buster. That's literally his name. Buster. Oh, Kai banned him. W. Kai. Appreciate you, Kai.
violations on the platform and our concerns for the harm to the community. These actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not.
Why'd you say my name specifically? Because you're the only moderator that actually bans anyone. I know I can trust you to get it done fast. Oh, I'm David. I'm gonna make Roblox good by banning good people and keeping bad people. Won't that make it great? Man, yeah.
Responding to those engagements, and frankly, were harmed in that process, right? They were violating our policies. They were normalizing policy violations on the platform. They were harassing people and creeping them.
Before that? Wait, when? You said my name and something else? Did I? I don't remember.
Out, and we
Yeah, for real, I'm the best mod, to be honest.
can't endorse harm
Or
and
to be
policy
fair.
violations on the platform for any reason, even if it's well-intentioned. That's just not something that we want to allow on the platform. And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement...
I get rid of them? Oh, so you get rid of the bad actors. So basically, I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. You say Kai, yep. How you back? I think he got timed out, but he said he gets rid of the bad actors. I have joined a Roblox admin. He said only mods can ban people. Yo, Buster, don't swear. Why? Okay. Fine. Okay, so Buster, basically what's going on is we're just watching this Roblox video just to find out. I mean, go literally search up Roblox controversy in a YouTube chat, and there's videos on videos, like dozens of videos that you can just find. And basically, Schlep is banned. Bad actors are still on Roblox, but they're apparently slowly getting banned. But yeah, it's gotten worse. It's honestly gotten worse. Free Schlep? That's so true, bro. Poor Schlep. All he was doing was just protecting children. And Roblox like, we want the law enforcement. You should have brought it to our company first. Because you're taking away revenue from us, okay? And when you take revenue away from us, that just does bad on our company. So we're gonna remove you as the problem, and then we're gonna talk about it with ourselves, and we're gonna see what the law enforcement thinks is like. Like, buddy, you don't care about anything. All you care about is a $sign in your bank account.
Enforcement had to verify it. Then they're talking about subpoenas, and so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end. And we want to really arm law enforcement with the information that they need to do their job, and that's what we do when we engage with them.
I would urge caution for people who, try to assess what's going on just by what they see on social media here, because there's so much more going on behind the scenes of this.
I do want to go a little bit deeper into one.
That's a little bit sketchy too. Don't listen to the thing you hear on social media. Let Roblox take care of it.
The things that Eliza was talking about, which is that oftentimes we see reports in the media of somebody saying, hey, there was this person on Roblox and here's what they did on another social media platform. Here's screenshots of like what they said in another place. We welcome all of those reports. All of those reports help us do a better job. But before we can act, we need to independently verify what we see. Now, activity that happens on Roblox, we can verify it. We have the logs, we have all kinds of data. But activity that happens on other platforms is problematic. It's problematic because sometimes that activity on the other platforms isn't violative of the other platform's standards. Not only that.
But if they, if someone is cursing and doing stuff over on someone else's live stream and they're used to cursing or whatever, right? And that's like their whole personality is inappropriate, cursing, slurs, all that. And if they join over onto my stream, you're going to get banned. Okay? Because that puts a bad look on me. Because it might be fine. It might be... Result, give me mod. Buddy, you literally just joined the stream, Bubba. You think you're getting mod? You ain't getting mod. Chat. Mod applications aren't open, first of all, and second of all, this is the first time I've seen you on my live stream. I don't give new people mod. Isn't Roblox a what? But like, guys, like, that would put a bad look on my channel because it's like I'm allowing someone who is known for doing bad stuff. Why would I want them to be on my stream? Even if they're not saying or doing anything bad on my stream, just because I know who they are and what they do off of my stream, why would I want them? I got my notebook for loyal checkout. What? You know, I'm not even mod. You're not getting mod? Yeah, Luke's been here for a few months. But, like, guys, like, just think about that. Think of how stupid that is. If someone's off doing stuff that I know it's not good on my channel. So here, let's just take Roblox and games out of the equation. Say there's a YouTube stream or a Twitch stream or whatever where I know this one guy, let's call him Rob. I know Rob's cursing and saying slurs and being inappropriate and does this, that, and the other, and I know he's doing that. If he joins over to my live stream, even if he hasn't done anything on my live stream, I know his character. I know what he's done off stream. I don't want that around. So, and that puts a bad look on me where it's like, hey, this guy is bad. Why do you have, well, you know, he hasn't done anything bad on my live stream, so I'm going to, no. No. I'm going to take action because I know the kind of character he is off my game or off my stream. Why would I want that to be an influence to my community? So them saying, well, you know, it might not be violation off of this game, but you know, it's a violation off our game, but we're not going to ban them because they haven't done or said or they didn't do, say, or act any way that violates our standards and our policy. but it might be allowed on there, but it isn't allowed on us. But they didn't do anything on here. They did stuff on there, and we just can't. Like, buddy, you know what they do and what they say off of your platform. Why would you want that to come to your platform? What happens if they do start doing or talking like that? Are you gonna ban them then? Why am I not banned then? Kai, do you curse? I swear off stream and I'm a freak. Well, I didn't know that. Where's my ban? Okay, Kai, here's your ban. Why are you so sad? Kai, here's your ban. There's your ban. There's your ban, Kai. Bro is sad that he didn't get banned.
Oftentimes, that is private communication that we don't have access to.
Yeah, you do. You have
And
screenshots.
People say, well, gee, like, look, it's my screenshot. Like, why don't you trust me? I just took the screenshot. I'm sending it to you.
Uh-huh.
But I would say, especially in today's world of generative AI content, you could imagine what might happen if we started acting on evidence that was presented to us that's collected on somebody else's platform. And we can't do that. That would be a
Abusive owner. You asked for the...
significant risk to the community, and a significant risk in particular to the most popular people on the community who...
So if it's AI generated, just don't ban anyone. If you're worried about stuff being AI generated, why did you ban Schlep? Why'd you ban Schlep? Why did I lose 75 XP? Wait, did you actually? Oh, I don't have access to Roblox stuff, buddy. Yes, you do. You made the game, buddy. I think you deleted my XP by timing me out, bro. Well, at least you're still number one. Whereas when you start doing a speech, lock in. That's true. Guys, if they're worried about stuff being AI and what if this is AI? Like, that could be a bad thing to the community. Then why did they ban Schlep? He didn't do or he was catching people on Roblox, taking them to an off-site platform, which I understand Roblox like, oh, don't take people because that's our revenue. But taking screenshots and stuff isn't against the law. You can take screenshots of people, and if they're acting weird, or if they're acting like a bad actor, then you'd be like, hey, this is very, very bad. This is bad. We need to actually contact authorities or people with authority about this. But because it's not... Roblox isn't mad that Schlep got the bad actors arrested. They're mad that Schlep took the bad actors off of their platform and reported it to police from evidence from a different platform. That's why they're mad. They're like, well, you should have come to me first because this is where they were on, and we have the authority over this. Like, buddy, calm down. Shouldn't they be happy that Schlep got bad actors off of their platform? Okay, chat. So for a summary of what I just said, they're mad at Schlep because Schlep took screenshots and reported them off of like a Discord or whatever, right? They're mad at Schlep because he acted like a child, or faked as a child, drew in the predator, got him off of the Roblox platform, got evidence that he was a bad actor and then reported it to the police. What Roblox is mad at is that he didn't send a report through text chat and then Roblox deal with it. Who cares if it was on your platform or on Discord or on Instagram or on X or on Snapchat or WhatsApp or MySpace or Facebook? You should be happy that those bad actors aren't free. You should be happy that those bad actors got locked up for life. That's what they should be happy about. They're looking at one negative instead of a 99 positives. No, it's because he gave Roblox a bad image, and it made him lose stock, lose investors, and lost money. I mean, if that's what it's gonna take to make you step up and realize, oh, our moderation sucks, our team sucks, like you need a company that realizes that they say that they suck when they suck. They don't need there's a saying called, if you want to offend a weak man, you tell them the truth. If you want to offend a strong man, you tell him a lie. So if you tell a weak man the truth, they're going to get offended. If you tell a strong man a lie, he's going to get offended. If you tell a strong man the truth, then he's going to be like, okay, that's true. I'm going to fix myself. If you tell a weak man a lie, then you'll be like, oh, they said this about me, and that keeps me up. Like, they don't realize how bad they actually are. And I feel like that's a problem with Roblox, is they don't like to hear that their moderation sucks, or their team sucks, or their company sucks. They want to hear, oh, look at this person over here. They said we're doing great. We're doing great, guys. Congratulations. They want to hear 99 praises and not one. They want to hear 99 lies and listen to 99 lies instead of one truth. And the one truth is true. And result sucks. I mean, if that's your opinion. Chat, literally, there's nothing you could say or do to me that would make me, like, feel bad or whatever. You guys can call me whatever you want. It's just, hey, it's my platform. You're gonna get banned. So you guys can say whatever you want. That's why, like, whenever people come in, like, they just start cursing or whatever in my chat, they get banned. Or if they start calling me bad or whatever, I'm like, hey, I don't appreciate that, and I ban them. Not an opinion or a fact. That's your opinion.
End up being targets of this type of
where were we at?
Significant risk to the community, and a significant risk in particular to the most popular people on the community, who end up being targets of this type of activity.
I think one could say the target would be imagining a family member, either 16-year-old or a 22-year-old, who's on our platform, who maybe meets someone that seems too good to be true or too interested to be true, and let's go chat somewhere else where we're not filtered and we can share pictures. And I think we have to be very thankful for everyone who participates in reporting bad actors, but we do have to think about what you would call those targets as well.
Yeah, we want to be really conscientious about the victims of these cases.
Chat, I understand, like, they're like tech scientists or whatever, but like, whenever you made this video for the average Roblox player, no one knows what conscientious means. By the way, I'm adding a troll menu inside the game. That's cool.
And make sure that their information is not shared. And also, we don't want to jump to conclusions before we have all the information. And one of the things I think we've seen is people being doxxed or swatted. And that is not acceptable either, right? Like we want to let law enforcement do their job and do their investigation and pursue where there are true bad actors. But we don't want to let the internet mob sort of pile on folks before that investigation has been completed, right? So we're just really careful and really thoughtful about all about protecting the victims and working with law enforcement in a responsible way.
So Matt and Eliza, we're shipping stuff constantly on the safety civility team. The roadmap is very fast. Can you share why didn't we do this sooner on our policy issues around vigilanteism? Why didn't we do it the second we knew it?
I would maybe step back a little bit and think about we run a large platform. So every day, more than 100 million users are on the platform. 6 billion messages are shared between users on the platform every day, hundreds of millions of hours of voice conversation. And we have systems in place to keep those activities safe. By the way,
Okay, also, let me just add something. The Roblox chat filter is absolutely disgusting. Kai, so I literally joined Kai in Grow Garden today to give him back his butterfly, his shiny butterfly in Grow Garden. I said, I bet, and it tagged it twice. It tagged I bet, so I had to do I and then bet in 2 separate messages. And then, what else did I say? I don't know, but it literally kept tagging my message, and all it was I bet.
Activities also include people taking part in tens of millions of experiences. Millions of updates to those experiences happen every day. So we have systems in place to watch all of this activity.
Oh, sure you.
And there are some things, like we saw some of this vigilante behavior, and we decided to take, a slow approach to it and understand what was happening before we decided to act. The other thing is that activity was happening across a large number of accounts. So it wasn't just an account that was engaging in this. We saw lots of accounts engaging in it, and we wanted to understand how those accounts interrelated with each other. Because as you know, sometimes you have one bad actor, but they could have lots of different accounts. So we were monitoring all of that.
Okay.
And we were also thinking carefully about our policies and thinking carefully about making sure that we had collected the evidence internally of the policy violations, and we really understood what was happening before we acted. And I think that speaks to what Eliza talked about, which is that we do have a very careful, thoughtful approach to these types of situations.
Do you?
And we like to gather all of the evidence before we make decisions.
Okay, so now I'll put you both on the spot.
All of the evidence. You didn't have any. You had some evidence, right? Of the Schlep situation. Schlep says you screenshots of it happening on Roblox. Documents of it happening on Roblox. And you still called him a vigilante and you banned him on Roblox. You didn't have all the evidence. All the evidence means all the evidence, not just the evidence from Roblox. All the evidence means offsite platforms, chat messages, images, everything. All of the evidence is all the evidence. 99% is not all the evidence.
Because your job, in a way, is one of the hardest jobs in the industry. And in football, the quarterback gets a lot of fame and glory, but people know the best teams have the best defense. And this is really hard because there's
Why
a
are we
lot
talking
of
about
content
Roblox?
and there's
Or,
a lot of
football?
communication on Roblox, and billions of hours of good stuff. And so we hear about
When I'm talking to RP thing in a plane game, I would give my flight name and I would talk to the tower, but because the Roblox censorship is so crappy, it just hashtagged.
Matt, you and Eliza, more from a defensive thing, although much of what we do is offensive. So the question is, are we doing enough? And, is there more we can be doing?
There's a lot more you could be doing.
I think there's always more we can be doing, and we will continue to evolve our policies and our
Why don't you start working now? There's no time like the present.
products to respond to new threat vectors and new forms of abuse. And we're working now on a policy update around games that have intimate spaces in them. So that's things like bedrooms and bathrooms. We are really listening to our community to understand where are the good uses of that. You know, we have lots of role-playing games that have those kinds of spaces that are totally legit. Where are the good uses of that? You know, we have lots of rooms. We are really listening to our community to understand where are the good uses of that. You know,
there are no good uses of public bathroom simulators or XYZ games.
we have lots of role-playing games that have those kinds of spaces that are totally legit. And then we have some spaces where that's inviting some policy violating behavior. And so you'll see soon an update from us on that front. And we're also working on a community safety council. We really want to get this intel from invested members of the community, hear from them about what they're concerned about, trends that they're seeing on the platform. You know, they're closest to it. And so ingesting that intel in a way that is really useful for our internal teams is something that we're working on spinning up. So stay tuned for more information on that as well.
There's always more that we can do. And one of the things that we've been thinking about lately is really our role within a larger industry of these online, gaming, social media, and communication platforms. Just to remind everybody is nearly every example of real critical harms that happen on the platform where somebody's health or safety is at risk, nearly every single one of them involves not just Roblox, but it involves other social media and messaging platforms. And like we talked about earlier, our policies of restricting types of communication on the platform are such that oftentimes what we see are people, bad actors, trying to move conversations to other platforms. And again, that's where, when people report bad things to us, sometimes it comes in screenshots of what happened on another platform. And so we feel like this is an opportunity for Roblox to really help with the entire industry, not just what's happening on Roblox. So we're doing 3 things. One, we're investing more in our partnerships with law enforcement agencies, with policy groups, parent groups, and other advisory organizations to help us understand how we can do a better job. That's number 1. Number 2 is we're taking a much more proactive stance in open sourcing key technology that we have on the platform.
What does that mean?
We open sourced our voice moderation model last year.
What does that mean?
And just recently, we open sourced a new model.
What is open
that
source?
Helps with the detection of grooming and other types of harms that evolve over a long period of time. And the third thing we're doing is we are trying to set a standard for what safe communication means. And that's not just safe communication for kids, but it's also for teens. So that's why when we have unfiltered communication, unfiltered private communication on the platform, we require some type of age estimation before you can use that. And we hope that others in the industry will follow along with some of the standards that we're setting, because I think collectively we can make.
I just thought about something that could be really, really bad. What if a parent, what if the kid is like, hey guys, I can't use this thing in my game because it thinks I'm too young. Can you do it for me? And the parents are like, sure, whatever. Take the picture, and then the kid has free access to the thing. That's not good. Why? There isn't a way that can make open, unfiltered chat work. Right? Because a parent could just do it for a kid. For the picture estimation. Kids can steal IDs, take pictures of those. What could be a way that wouldn't? Because, like, bro, you're sending pictures of... Again, that's also another bad thing. You were taking a picture of yourself as a kid, and, like, of your face or whatever, and sending it to Roblox. Now they have a picture of you. Why? Chat, they're making it to where one thing... Loki, bro, can we watch something else? Dude, we're a little bit more than halfway through, bro. What else do you guys want to watch? Josh, did you send over the videos? The videos that my brother sent over is a lot better. Josh, did you send over those videos? Like, bro, they're stopping one thing, but then they're adding multiple other problems.
Energizer's 3-in-1 Child Shield is the world's first coin lithium battery that has 3 different safety features.
David Bazuki.
Hold up, Josh, are you on the stream? And if so, does this video have any curse words? Hold up, my brother's calling me. What's up, brother?
I sent it to you. It's right there.
Alright, I see it. Does this video have any bad words?
One, and it's hold up.
Just type it to me in Roblox. I have my screen hidden. Or not Roblox, but on Discord.
That one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like one of them, but also the dude's British.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I watched the video through the entire thing, and I think that was the only one. That
Guys,
I saw
there's
that it had that one.
What timestamp is that? Do you know?
I don't remember. I could probably comb back through it and see what it was.
All right. Well, chat. There is one bad word, but it's not like a bad word. It's just an, I guess, inappropriate word.
Yeah, if you consider that as like an inappropriate word, because I mean, it's used in the Bible, but it's using a different terminology.
Guys, it's I looked up. It says it's mild profanity. It's not as strong as some other swear words, but it's still rude or offensive. Rob, let me see. Let me.
Trying to find what.
Let me see. Let me see what it ranks. Okay, so like idiot or stupid is like a 1. The word that it's going, that this video says, is a 2.5 in the ranking. So like idiot's a 1, and then the word that says is a 2.5. And it's so it's 1 equals not violent at all, to 5 equals very strong profanity. So it's not that bad, but it's still a no word. But it has valuable information that I would like to see.
Well, hold on, Zaya.
Yeah.
I do also want to say is that a lot of the clips on here, some of them are from Schlep, and he does say these words, and they are not
censored.
Blurred. Yeah, they're not blurted out. It's like these ones or ones related to these.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Yo, W member milestone, appreciate you. Was that Particle? I don't know if that's Particle or not. Yo, but appreciate you for the member milestone. Are you subscribed to Wednesdays on YouTube? No. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Roblox. Dude, we literally can't even watch this video, bro, because YouTube's going to get mad at me and be like, oh, dude. Do you have any other videos?
Not really. I mean, probably other ones, but I'll have to go through my whole watch history if I did not delete them yet.
Hmm.
I think this one's clean. Because from a verified account and not a smaller one.
Hold up. Let me read this.
This dude here does like a whole has a whole
Hold up.
like
I'm reading the warning.
several part series of this.
Okay, guys. So this basically, it says that all like inappropriate stuff is like censored and blurred. And it says if you are under the age of 13,
Yeah.
please do not watch. Good thing I'm not under the age of 13. So, we're going to react to this video, and if the one thing bad, a curse word, an inappropriate word, or anything pops up, we're going to turn it off. We're going to move on to the next.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off and let you react.
Alright, love you, Joshua.
I love you too, bro.
Good night. Chat, if you guys don't know, that was my brother. IRL, literal blood brother. Alright, chat, read this warning real quick. Warning, compliance with YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Viewer discretion is advised. This video is created for a mature audience to promote online safety and educate parents, guardians, and responsible individuals. If you're under 13, blah, blah, blah. Chat, let's react. My microphone just broke. But chat, let us react. This video is created for 2020 only. The content in this video is not intended to target harassment, bullying, and visual mention. All of it, blah, blah, blah. We strongly harassment, blah, blah. With it complies with the community guidelines, including policies of harassment, so bullying, blah, blah, blah. If any content is found to be in violation, it will be addressed immediately.
The Schlep vs. Roblox situation has somehow gotten even more insane, and in the short time since my last video, basically just 12 hours, so much has happened
Is my screen shown? Yeah, we're good.
that I don't even know where to start. First off, YouTube is silencing creators by completely banning the videos covering the Roblox situation, such as what happened to Ruben Sim earlier in the day. Roblox has started banning certain games after they released their official response, which proves they knew something about these problems long before but chose to do nothing about it. And to top it all off, Roblox's very own chief safety officer, Matt Kaufman, has been caught joining condo games on the platform, and there's a lot of evidence that shows he took zero action for almost a year. Before we get into all of that, please make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment free Schlep to help spread awareness and push back against Roblox's attempts to bury the truth. So let's start with the fact that YouTubers are literally being silenced for speaking out about this. Just recently, Ruben Sim posted a video exposing Roblox's inaction.
They put it back up just 20 minutes before I finished the video. Still important to bring up because this allows me to speak about what Roblox has tried to avoid for ages.
And within hours, YouTube took it down under their so-called child safety policy.
Elrez, what's wrong with me? What happened? Dollhouse roleplay is already back up, by the way. That's crazy. They should have automatic systems to detect games like that. Like, bro, if you're going to add AI, you should make it to where they have an AI system that makes it to where you can't even upload that. They should ban the name Dollhouse.
And here's the and within hours, YouTube took it down under their so-called child safety policy. And here's the insane part. This happened right after Google proudly announced a collaboration with Roblox to celebrate the platform hitting 1 trillion views on YouTube. Instead of silencing the...
That's actually crazy.
Same old phone? Nah.
Dude!
Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
No one cares about the Galaxy Z Fold 7.
like Roblox channels like Potamer, for example, which I'm hoping I don't have to explain his actions, the system is silencing the people exposing these people and the injustice that follows. And this isn't even new. Roblox has a history of brushing cases completely under the rug, because one part of Roblox's history that they never want to talk about, and something Sim actually highlighted in his video that was wiped, is the case of Arnold Castillo, better known as Dr. Ofatnik. Castillo wasn't just a random person. He was a Roblox developer whose Sonic game racked up nearly 90 million visits and earned him thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, he was underage girls across Roblox and Discord. According to federal records, he manipulated a 15-year-old girl, convinced her that they were in a relationship, and even paid an Uber driver $1,000 to transport her across state lines to his home in New Jersey, where he did disgusting things. In 2023, he was sentenced to 15 years in prison, but here's the problem. People had been reporting him.
He should have got the chair. Or something like, bro, what? Only 15 years?
For years. Screenshots of him sending messages to minors were already circulating, yet Roblox left his game up, kept paying him through DevX, and only acted once the FBI got involved. That alone
what?
His game up, kept paying him through DevX, and only acted once the FBI.
He made Sonic Simulator?
FBI got involved. That alone destroys their entire safety-first narrative. Roblox had his identity through DevX, they had community reports, they even had every reason to step in sooner, but they chose not to. And this is where the hypocrisy becomes impossible to ignore. When someone like Schlepp uses decoy accounts to catch Roblox refuses to ban, he gets punished. But when one of their own developers was literally a minor, they protected him until law enforcement forced their hand. Roblox isn't prioritizing child safety, they're prioritizing their brand. And the proof is right in how they handle their games. Roblox suddenly started banning a wave of notorious games like Dollhouse Roleplay and Club Iris, games that have been hotspots for degenerate behavior for years. But they only banned them after they were publicly called out. If safety was really the priority, these games would have been gone long ago. Instead, Roblox ignored the problem until their reputation.
Guys, can we agree that this video is much more interesting than the whatever Roblox posted? Like, they should have done something like this.
Was on the line. But the most insane part is here. Freedraw, a game I've already covered before. For anyone who doesn't know, Freedraw is supposed to be a harmless art game, but instead its owner, Nicole, was exposed for drastically reducing punishments for players. Under her own rule, even people who draw in front of kids were given 1-month bans, with Nicole herself saying can change and defending their right to come back. She even protected her own girlfriend, Jasper, who has a disturbing history of following accounts that openly post and commissioning art involving children. When this came out 2 months ago, Roblox didn't take any action. Freedraw stayed up despite the overwhelming evidence that its owner, Nicole, was openly defending and protecting people tied to content. The game only got banned very recently, and even then it wasn't permanent. Roblox took it down for less than a day before quietly bringing it back online just 17 hours later. A game run by someone who said what can change and reduced bans for people clearly drawing content in front of children was allowed to operate for months without punishment. And when Roblox finally did step in, it was only after the massive public pressure and scrutiny over their child safety failures. This just proves what I've been saying all along. Roblox doesn't care about their safety unless their brand is on the line. They ignored Freedraw for months, and they'll ignore condo games and until they're finally forced to act. And that brings us to the person who's supposed to be leading Roblox's child safety efforts, Matt Kaufman. For those who don't know, Kaufman is Roblox's chief safety officer. In other words, as an example, the balding guy from their biggest response video where they tried to reassure everyone that child safety is still their top priority. Briefly, in my last video, I mentioned Kaufman joining some of these Roblox condo games. At the time, I assumed he was doing it for moderation purposes, like to when the games actually got banned, the truth became extremely obvious. Kaufman wasn't moderating anything. He knew about these games for months, sometimes even close to years, and Roblox let them stay up until they got called out publicly. Let me just give you some examples. We'll start with Dollhouse Roleplay. Kaufman got the badges for this game on December 18, 2024, but the game only got banned just yesterday. For some context, the date of this recording is August 17, 2025. As I mentioned earlier in the video, that's months of Roblox's chief safety officer knowing exactly what was happening in the game notorious for behavior, and he didn't do a thing until the PR backlash forced them to. There's another game, ironically.
Res Yosuke Kai. What's up, Kai? quick? Yo, what's good real quick? What happened? What's up? That's the balding guy's Roblox user. Oh yeah, the Rocket Man, whatever else. Rocket Roblox or Roblox Rocket. Why is half my messages deleted? I don't know.
Start with Dollhouse Roleplay. Kaufman got the badges for this game on December 18th,
2024. Roblox Rocket Man.
Okay. But the game only got banned just yesterday. For some context, the date of this recording is August 17th.
Search him and view his badges real quick. I checked and it is there. Hold up. Roblox Rocket Man. That's a crazy name. People. Rocket Man! Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, all the badges are here. Sure is. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's crazy. Hold up, how far do the badges go back? Right now it's just like complete level 7, complete level 6 of like the... Okay, these are all old Roblox badges. Catalina says hi is a crazy badge. That means he actually played the game. Yep, there's the dollhouse badge that the guy was just talking about. Yeah, there's another one. That's okay. That's crazy. Wait, didn't the official Teddy have a game and it was like bad? This guy, bro, didn't even show the screen. Fine, y'all want to see? There's one. There's one. There's one. Scroll over. There's one. There's one. Row meat? That sounds just like a splendid game. There's one. Possibly. One poop. You played the poop game. Dude, I feel like if you're a Roblox safety moderator and you have your badges open and it's showing you've played this game, this game, this game, and you have your badges open and you haven't done anything, it's like, bro. I thought you were doing Minecraft this stream because Roblox fell off. Yeah, that was the stream. That was gonna be the original stream thing, but it's changed. Look, or even tag. Wait, what? They'll let people type "I love you" and stuff, but will tag if you say hi. Yeah. You're a role player, war dude. Josh, yeah, my brother plays a lot of roleplay games, but it's like pilot training, flight simulator, like World War II, Battlefront, or something like that. Like different World War II or roleplay games. But he also plays lots of like PvP combat stuff.
2025. As I mentioned earlier in the video, that's months of Roblox's chief safety officer knowing exactly what was happening in the game notorious for behavior, and he didn't do a thing until the PR backlash forced them to. There's another game, ironically made by official Teddy, a condo game titled Untitled Unmastered. Kaufman earned a badge here on October 18, 2024. Roblox didn't ban Teddy's account or his games until just a month or two ago. That's nearly a year of looking the other way despite knowing who Teddy was and what kind of content was being pushed. Another game is Catalina Says Hi. Kaufman joined on July 1st, 2023, meaning he got that badge on that exact date. Yet the game wasn't banned until April 24th, 2024. Again, almost a year later. Roblox clearly knew what was happening but refused to act until it was convenient for them. Then another game called Welcome to Romy. Kaufman joined this game on April 30th, 2023, but the game was only banned literally 5 days ago. That's not proactive safety, that's damage control, plain and simple. So what does this tell us? It proves that Roblox's leadership, specifically the guy who's supposed to be in charge of safety, wasn't shutting down these games when he was first aware of them. He was letting them thrive until the backlash became impossible to ignore. In their eyes, it's not about protecting kids, it's about protecting Roblox's reputation. And honestly, the first step Roblox should be taking here is simple. Matt Kaufman needs to resign. If the chief safety officer, the guy at the very top of the chain, can spend over a year collecting badges in condo games without shutting them down, then clearly he doesn't know how to moderate anything. You can't call yourself the leader of child safety while letting thrive under your watch. But beyond Kaufman, Roblox as a whole has no excuse for how broken their moderation is. They keep acting like this is some impossible platform when in reality there are basic, obvious solutions that they refuse to implement. In fact, just recently they bragged about listening to the community when people point out unsafe content. That's fine, but that's reactive. If you actually cared about protecting kids, you'd focus on being preventative. Here's what Roblox could do tomorrow if they wanted. Add an automated filter that scans every single game title before it's published. Even better.
That's what I'm saying! Bro, read the what? What does that mean?
Better, scan was inside the game. The models, assets, chat scripts before it even hits the front page. Right now, a condo game could be published in seconds, and we're actually seeing that right now if you search up XYZ on Roblox. You'll see hundreds of games with the same exact profile, game, basically the whole thing is just a copy and paste. That should never happen. You should need to pass an automated check before a single player can join. If Roblox really wanted to put their money where their mouth is, they'd hire a dedicated moderation team whose entire job is engaging directly with the community. I'm not just talking about faceless moderation tickets. I mean 20 to 100 people working full-time whose work is to actively review reports, investigate games, and most importantly, give the community regular updates about what actions are being taken. Transparency builds trust, and right now Roblox has absolutely none. So let me just quickly do the math. If you pay about 20 full-time moderators $60,000 a year, and that's only what, about $6 million over 5 years? Sounds like a lot to normal people, but Roblox just lost $12 billion in stock value over this whole mess in just less than a week. Compare that to spending $6 million every month to actually fix your platform is pocket change for them. The bottom line,
there was one of those games. It was like I don't even remember what it's called, like Anime Feet Clicker or something, and it was literally sponsored. Why would you join that? Okay, wait, actually though, why would you join that? For an investigation? If the title looks bad and if the thumbnail looks bad, you shouldn't be clicking on it. You should be scrolling away and report the game or report the developer. You know, it was, oh, was it? It was the default game? Oh, sure. What was it?
is Roblox could resolve this if they actually cared. The technology definitely exists because I'm friends with one of the developers who've actually coded a system on Roblox that detects condo avatars. Can't be any more difficult to do something like that for a Roblox game, checking scripts for example, or just models in the game in general. But here's the dumb part. Money is not an excuse for Roblox because according to Roblox's own second quarter 2025 financial report, they pulled in over $1 billion in revenue in just 3 months. That is an
From
official
from
document that
GoGuard,
you
of
could
course.
actually check on Roblox's website right now. If you scale that out across a full year, they're on track to
Report result for making bad games has you're literally my game developer. What bad games have we done? LOL Slap Tower, where you have a glove and you go just slap people. And then climb. I don't see those aren't bad games. They might be bad quality, but they're not bad games. Who is this Jandel was owner? Dude, we were just talking about that earlier.
to bring in more than $4 billion annually. Roblox isn't failing because they don't have money or the manpower, they're failing because they don't care. Their priority is their brand image and keeping investors happy, not protecting the kids who make up majority of the platform. Before ending this video off, I just want to point out that Roblox made yet another update to their so-called safety response,
let's see.
and this time they quietly slipped in an edit that says they're now considering making the change to 18 years old instead of 17 years old. For certain experiences that include private spaces like bedrooms or bathrooms. Think about what this means for a second, because instead of directly addressing the massive problem on their platform, Roblox is nitpicking whether the actual age cutoff should be 17 or 18 for hanging out in condo games. They're not solving the issue, that's just completely dodging accountability. Sure, this could solve the problem, but why are these games on a platform made for children? The fact that this was their priority instead of just banning these games completely shows you exactly how disconnected they are from the real problem that players face every single day. So let me be clear, Roblox does not need more edits to their PR statements. They don't need to tiptoe around optics. What they need is accountability, action, and leadership that actually takes the safety of their community seriously. And that's why I'm going to keep covering this, because if we don't call it out, nobody will. So if you made it this far in the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and share it with others. The more people who see this, the harder it becomes for Roblox to bury the truth.
This summer only.
Stop giving me ads. No one cares about Powerade. I mean, well. Guys, and a little for the people that don't know, I probably won't be playing Roblox until they fix it. Until they fix any of this, until they actually take action, deleting the games, removing them off the platform, and banning the people making the games and the people acting bad on or off platform. Ban them, who cares? Even the Roblox going through this, I'm not gonna stop playing Roblox. That's up to you. You know, that's obviously a personal decision, but I'm not going to make videos promoting Roblox. I'm not going to play Roblox off camera. So basically streaming's either gonna be, because like don't really make sense to quit Roblox because of this. Well, why would I want to play and support a game? I'll keep in contact with Roblox. I'll stay up to date with everything going on at Roblox, like Twitter, YouTube, whatever else, and keep up to date with the information. But I'm not going to sit here and play and support and promote a game on a YouTube channel that is allowing this kind of stuff to happen. That's been going on for literal months. Literal years. Grow Garden's is their own game. Yeah, I get Grow Garden isn't run by Roblox. It's completely different. But because it's on the Roblox website and on the Roblox platform, I do not want to. If everyone quit, then all the devs would go broke. I mean, hey. You know? There's consequences. There are consequences with actions. So you guys obviously don't have to quit. You know, it's a complete, you know, in your opinion and what you feel like is right. But I am not going to play Roblox. I'm not going to promote Roblox. I'm not going to say anything good about Roblox. Sure, they were a great company, fun games, and then ever since everything started to happen, they fell harder than their stock did. They lost $12 billion in revenue in 10 days. And it's just like, no, if there's like new games with good people who made it and like 1 million people, huh? No, if there's like new games with good people who made it, and like, would you want me to tell you? So like, if there's a good game and there's good people that made it on Roblox and there's 1 million people playing it, would you want me to tell you? Roblox already been like this though. Yeah, but it's gotten so much worse. Like, obviously we knew Roblox moderation was bad. We knew that there was bad people on Roblox, and there's bad people on old games. There's bad people everywhere. You know? Sin does exist. And people, there are bad people. I'm going to say that. There are bad people. And I do understand that the games themselves, like Grow a Garden, didn't do anything bad. 99 Nights in the Forest didn't do anything bad. But because it's on Roblox, I don't want to be playing on their website until they fix everything. Okay? Same thing with any game. If any game did this, you know, if Minecraft did it, if Discord did it, if Instagram did it, you know how fast I would quit? And I'm taking a break from Roblox and I'm letting them see what they have to do. And if they don't get it done and, you know, whatever, then it just shows that they don't care about the community and they don't care about their games. The safety manager is, or so the, what? Grow Garden's bad, your games are bad? Do you know about the creator of Gag, not Jandel? Well, Jandel owns and created Grow Garden. Do Big bought a percentage of it. Now we know Do Big is bad. Terrible game developer, terrible. They don't know what they want. And yeah, like what Kai's saying, that the old owner versus the new owner, there was stuff. Chat, remember the whole thing about how the old owner did like bad stuff? Remember that whole thing about the bad stuff about the old owner, and like it was like a thing where like, oh, you shouldn't play Grow Garden because of this, that, and the other. Chat, I remember y'all telling me and saying, hey, by the way, this guy owns this guy does that, but they just sold the company so they could get out. I remember that whole thing. Chat, didn't also Jandel buy the game for like pennies on the dollar? Jandel's such a better owner, bro. Like, he actually knows what his community wants and what Roblox wants. And that's why his game is the most popular game on Roblox. And now Hazem and Kai are going back and forth saying, "Hey Kai, yes Hazem, hey Kai, yes Hazem, hey Hazem, yes Kai, yeah hey Hazem," you know.
Collectively, we can make the entire internet much safer.
Okay, so now we'll take it to the next level and get with some really difficult questions for our safety civility people. So, you know, I can see
Difficult
some of our
questions? Let's hear the
community
difficult questions.
naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you
Yeah,
share,
take it down.
like, why should that be up? Should that be down?
It should
like,
be
what's
down.
up?
Yeah, I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users, right? That doesn't seem fair at all.
But when you've had literally, what has it been, 4, 5, 6 years to take that out of the game, and you've done nothing because you don't care, and it's just making your game popular because you have that stuff, then you are being blinded. Ban the dumb, stupid game. Ban the dumb, stupid developer. Ban everything. They've had years to fix it, and they've done absolutely nothing because they don't care. Punish the developer for not taking action. Ban the people doing the bad things, ban the game, ban the developer. They've made their millions, they've made their billions. Just, they don't care because all it is about money. They don't care about their community, they don't care about their game, they don't care about you, they don't care about anyone. All they care about is seeing that paycheck every month go into their account. That's all they care about.
And we're taking a game down because users were in it behaving badly. And that would open up an abuse factor that would mean that any game that, you know, people didn't like the developer of or something, they could just flood it and behave badly and get the game taken down. So we don't want to open up that abuse factor. We want to be fair. But
That's
that
not
being said,
being
we
fair. That's
understand that there are
being
games that people feel like
blinded.
users are behaving badly in. So we're doing a few things. One is we're investing in what we're calling bad scenes detection, so that we can actually moderate in the moment those servers and take them down if users are behaving badly.
So that's great. So just ban every server in Meep City to ever be. Just ban the game. The developer can make another game if he really cares that much.
And we also occasionally, if we find that there's a real preponderance of bad behavior in a game, we will reach out to the developer and work with them to make updates to the design of that game that we think.
You've had 5 years. I don't think your little peanut-sized brain has thought about that. The guy has had 5 years. You've had many years and opportunities to reach out to the developer, and you've done absolutely nothing. Why don't you do it? You say you're gonna do it. You can talk the talk, but when you walk the walk, you're gonna talk the talk and sit on your chair and do but nothing.
Will mitigate that harm. So we always want to work with our developers first and
No,
give them
you
an
don't!
opportunity to make changes to the design.
You're just making yourself sound and look good. That's all you're doing.
And see if that works to mitigate bad behavior before we go any further in actually actioning the game for the behavior of the users.
So on bad scene detection, fully compliant avatars, fully compliant experiment, but maybe if we had an experiment where you could stack boxes on top of each other in a certain way or something like that, you could imagine, even though you're stacking boxes, something just not being too cool with, you know, the image
right.
you tried to draw with those boxes. And so I think my interpretation is this is real-time detection of just fully content and communication being fine, but what happens in real time in that situation.
That's right. We proactively moderated all those elements, right? All the avatar
Isn't
items
it
in the
crazy how
game,
much
and we
Roblox
have
is
content
downgraded? It
maturity
really
ratings on the
is.
game, and all of that stuff is fine. But then we get into an actual server, and someone does a drawing on a wall or organizes boxes in a shape, and that's the moment where the abuse has occurred, and that's what we want to catch with our new systems.
For a long time, you know, we focused on moderating individuals. If you say something that's against our policies, or you do something that we can tie back to you, we would moderate the user.
Dude, that is actually crazy. They used to invite Make-A-Wish kids to the HQ and show them a tour and give them free Robux and stuff. And now they just give them a free UGC, yeah, a free little UGC item and then ban them a year later. That is... They should have, like, usernames written down, like, you can't ban this kid, you can't ban this kid.
We would also moderate content. Did the content meet our standards or not? And what
Leap
we
City
found
doesn't.
is that when you bring lots of people together, sometimes it's very difficult to determine, like, the content might be all okay. The users, it's very hard to determine, like, well, what user is really responsible for the activity that's happening. So with our bad scenes detection, which we're starting to invest in, is we're saying, like, there might be a game server, a game running with, like 20 people or 30 people in it. And instead of trying to figure out who the one individual is who's causing the problem, we will just take down that one server, alert everybody to the fact that the behavior there was violative, and do that to be more proactive in addressing.
But that doesn't make anything, that doesn't change the situation. Because they can A, join another server, and B, then everyone else is like, oh, what did I do? I didn't, what was going on? I don't know what was going on. Because, like, some people are just in there genuinely trying to have a good time. And then there's other people doing bad. And now everyone's getting deleted from the server, but then they can just join up another server and do the same thing. You're not fixing anything. You're in a loop now. Bad person joins, server gets banned. Person joins back, server gets banned. Join, ban, and it all is just it's just a circle. You're not fixing anything. I'm back. Welcome back, Anna.
Some of these issues, and we're just starting on that. I would say that it's a really complicated problem. We look at communication. We take screenshots of what's happening inside these games. We look at abuse reports. We look at audio, if there's voice enabled. We look at all of these things in real time to try and make these determinations. And it's something that we're really excited about and investing in.
If I'm a regular user of Roblox,
report result for making bad games, but not me, because I'm not associated for any Roblox games made by Result. Hold up. Developer. And then has him. He's in studios right now. This is literally my games, my account, my group. Hasm is lying. That's AI? Oh, sure it is. Sure it's AI. You should do what Creecraft did and disassociate with Roblox. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in the STAR program, so I can't really disassociate with Roblox anymore as far as just quitting the game. Don't buy anything but still play. First of all, I don't buy anything as is. Or I could do what I'm doing and just don't play Roblox. Yes, you do. What do I buy? What do I buy? You mean like donating Robux? Yeah, but that's so boring, bro. Blame Roblox. That's not my fault. That's Roblox's fault. Why they have to have all these inappropriate games and all these stuff? Like, it would have been so simple just to ban the guys, ban the games, and just fix it. I'm gonna have to find a different streamer then. I'll forget about you, and then we'll never see each other again, and boo-hoo, you spend Robux. Chat, when's the last time I spent Robux? I gave Robux to Unshakable before all this started happening. Okay, I mean, if you want to go find a different streamer, okay, go find a different streamer. My moral values, like, I don't want to be associated with the game. I don't want to be, like, obviously I know my entire content has been about Roblox. But that's why I made that video saying, hey, I'm going to be quitting Roblox for a time until they fix everything. Because I want to disassociate with them. I don't even want to play the game. Because that's how disgusting and corrupt they are. You spent Robux in the update stream? Did I? And you spent Robux in the puzzle game? Okay, so that was before I found any stuff out. And in the update stream, what did I spend Robux in? Oh yeah, I got that little what's it called plant. Okay, so I'm gonna stop spending Robux. I'm gonna stop playing their game. I'm gonna stop promoting their game, and I'm gonna stop playing their game. I'm gonna make content about their game, but it's not gonna be, oh guys, check out this cool game on Roblox. It's gonna be like, look what Roblox did. Just until they figure their act out. Until they can actually put their words into action, there's nothing. Like one of my friends earlier was like, hey, I want to play Pet Simulator 99 and, you know, just goof around and just play the game. Because, you know, like, Pet Simulator 99 is a fun game, but, you know, it fell off. There's not that a lot of people on it. But, you know, I want to kind of go back to those old games. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of quitting Roblox until the... I know a cool game on Roblox is called Climb, made by me. Yo, Hasm, honestly, I don't even want to play my own games because it's on Roblox. I'm literally cutting all ties to Roblox. Yes, I still want to develop games. Yes, I still want to play Roblox games. But I'm not going to sit here and make games on their platform and play games on their platform because I know how bad the people who run the platform are. So if you guys feel like you guys want to go find another streamer, by all means, go find another streamer. There's plenty of them. There's Creekcraft. There's Harrison Games. There's there's Isaac's Life. Go find a different streamer if you guys feel like you guys want to go find a different streamer. But I know that, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing for me. And listen, I don't know what you guys believe. Bro, you say develop games like you even opened Roblox Studios since I started working on Climb. I didn't even know you were starting. Chat, Hasm literally got the game done before I even knew about the game Climb. He already had the game up and going. I don't know how to script. I don't know how to develop. I don't even know how to barely look up items to play stuff in games. Play Minecraft or something, please. But guys, so here, like I was saying, I don't know what you guys believe. I don't know what religion you guys are, or if you guys have a religion or whatever. But I'm a Christian. I know what the Bible says, and I know what I'm doing is right. I got a working prototype within 4 hours. Chat, you know what's crazy? For me to even build one piece of terrain, like has like that map that you made, that would probably take me a week to do because I know nothing about scripting or developing or programming. I believe God, Jesus, and all the other people. What? God's not a person. God's a spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful, moral, loving, personal creator who created all things and sustains all things. And Jesus is his son that took the Spirit of God and came in human flesh, human form. And then whenever he died, that Spirit of God went back up to heaven. And now they call it the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please play some. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yo, Ano, what do you want me to play? Minecraft or what? I don't want to play Minecraft right now. I do not want to play Minecraft at this current moment. I want to finish watching this Tech Talks episode 28 update on our safety innovatives. But you guys are over here crying in about, oh, this is so boring. Oh, I don't want to do this. This is information that I need to know because I know not all of you guys are content creators, but me watching this video and knowing what the game that I've based my content off is doing, I can then further understand, okay, if I'm going to quit Roblox, if I'm going to stay with Roblox, what they're going to do, what can I expect in the future for Roblox and for the channel. So this is very, very important to me, at least. By the way, I'm not playing Cookie Runner Kingdom, whatever else. Keep watching it, please. I like those types of videos. Dude, I really do also like, these videos are they're boring, but they have good information.
And I want to go through Roblox channels. We have both trusted advisors, I believe, on moderation, as well as a way for users to do that. So what do I do if I'm a user, even if I want to report something? Is there a way that I can do that?
Yeah, so we have a trusted flagger program where we work with experts in the field, nonprofit groups, NGOs, civil society groups that are experts in various forms of online abuse. And they're in our trusted flagger program and they flag stuff to us and it gets expedited review by our moderation teams. So that's that program. But then
let's play Roblox. How about we don't? How about let's not?
users can flag, anything that they see that is violative. They can flag usernames, they can flag games, they can flag all kinds of things. Let us know. The most important thing is that they provide as much information as possible in the report so that our teams can investigate it. That is really critical, right? Because again, we want to be fair to our community and make sure that we've observed the bad behavior that we have.
So if a 10-year-old sees someone swearing, they're supposed to be expected to put a detailed report into the game, when all they have to do is just report and say someone swore in the game. You have the logs of the chat. You can go through and do your part. You don't need a 10-year-old to be, so this guy was over here and he was bullying this person. He said this word and this many times and he said it at this point. Like, buddy, you need to take your part as the adult. Sure, it's great that the kids are reporting, but you need to take your part as the adult and actually investigate. You don't need everything to be done for you.
evidence of it, and so that then we can tell folks when they've violated the policies, and also that there's always an avenue to appeal, so that if we've gotten it wrong, they can appeal and we can again take a look at that evidence. But either way, as a community member or as a member of Trusted Flagger, you can let us know.
Yeah, and I want to highlight, we're going to be getting into AI in just a second. Even if a very small subset of these issues are flagged by users, they create training data for our models to help us then automatically apply the virtual user standpoint to the same situation.
That's right. And one just thing I would add about the bad scenes detection that I think is important is one thing we've seen with voice nudges, where we time people out of voice when we detect that they're violating our policies, is it actually reduces the overall toxicity in that server. People stop doing the bad behavior when they've been nudged, or they leave the server and decide they don't want to participate anymore. But either way, the experience is better. So I think we're optimistic that bad scenes detection will do the same thing on the behavior level in various servers.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident at some point we're going to see some PhD thesis research written about
What does
civility
all
on
this even
Roblox,
mean?
and in a way, we're part of the fabric
What
of
is that
society
PhD
in nudging
thesis?
civil behavior. I spoke with an employee 2 days ago whose 9-year-old got a nudge from us, and they had a family conversation like, "Hey, I'm turned off on Roblox for a day." And I was first thinking the employee was going to go, we have a problem. But then they said, yeah, I talked with my kid and saw what they had been saying. And we had a discussion, and they learned a lot from that. So I do think underneath all of this defensive action, I just want to say there's a lot of positive offense going on here as well. And I do want to invite, in addition to local law enforcement, the FBI, international law enforcement, the legislators and congresspeople and senators we work with really enjoy sharing and educating and giving an inside view of how we work here to help inform that.
I've been playing Roblox for 3 to 5 years, and I've got reported for stuff like calling people stuff like, yeah, of course. But when I report them, they don't get banned for saying, yeah. Dude, I've been on Roblox for 7 years, bro. Since 2019. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. That's 7 years on Roblox.
Could we ever imagine adding other people to the Trusted Flagger program or groups, for example?
I think we're always looking to expand the Trusted Flagger program. We do want to make sure that we have a really good signal to noise ratio, right? We want to get really quality information so that we can prioritize that information for our teams. And what we're looking for is people that have expertise in particular areas and can flag content, can flag trends, can flag things that we maybe haven't noticed yet in our systems. That being said, I think we're also looking at expanding ways that our community can flag things to us. So whether that's this community safety council we're thinking about, regular flagging on the platform, potentially prioritizing reports from high reputation users or power users of the platform who might have better information for us. There's all kinds of ways to evolve our flagging program to be more effectively ingesting information from the outside.
And Matt, following up on to some of our technology and AI, we have an enormously large and passionate and creative influencer community on Roblox, and
Do you?
They're all trying to make Roblox better, and we appreciate it. There's
No,
a
you don't.
video that sometimes we see, which is like, oh my gosh, how can this be on Roblox right now? How do you respond to that if we have all these safety systems and they can flag a video like that?
So like you, we appreciate people identifying those situations. But I would say it's a little bit ironic that that type of content is often shared on social media and video sharing platforms and not moderated there. And so I think that really speaks to the fact that we hold ourselves to a very high standard when it comes to our policies around what is acceptable
Click the link. Okay, I'm not clicking that link. It's a shorts video. I don't watch shorts.
content and behavior on the policy. And we believe we really do stand out in the industry in how restrictive we are and how important we think it is to keep this type of content off the platform. We have teams and processes set up where we look at that stuff to try and understand whether it is truly violative of our policies. And if it is, how can we make our automated and review systems better so that it doesn't happen in the future?
You know, Matt, you and Naren and others had this, did a lot of work on our voice
Sure, was
filter,
satisfying.
and there was a
That's
time
fantastic.
when we launched voice where the numbers weren't adding up, and we were launching voice and we were looking into human moderation of voice and the growth, and we were starting to think we couldn't scale voice on the platform.
Was it just a monkey eating? Okay.
We thought we would have to
I don't want to click
limit
it.
it and turn it off, and then our AI team and the safety
You guys
team
can't make me.
literally went in a virtual dungeon for several weeks and came
He
out
went
with
to what?
literally went in a virtual dungeon for several weeks and came out with the innovation of our voice filter. Could you share a little about what that is, and then what we've done with both Roost and open sourcing?
He went to a virtual dungeon for
So
literal weeks.
maybe 2 years ago, when we started introducing voice communication within game on the platform, we wanted a way to be able to moderate that in real time. And for what Eliza was talking about, really nudge users to what appropriate behavior is. For most people, it just takes a little bit of nudging in order to course correct and
What
get them
you
on
guys
a
think
path
is
which is more civil.
appropriate
And we had to figure out a way of
behavior.
doing that in real time. So
How do you know that everyone's standard for, like, where are you getting your standard for appropriate behavior from? Where are they getting their standard from appropriate behavior from?
we looked at a lot of the traditional voice moderation models that were out there. A lot of them, what they did was they would take voice, translate it to text, and then they would use the text in order to moderate. But what that really loses out is on like intonation and how people say stuff. And
Can you stop with this boring stuff? Kai, it's my channel. I can post whatever I want. You should make videos with AI. Should I make videos with AI? Should it be video me? And let us watch them? I just should, like, short AI videos. Hey, so the funny thing is, I don't know how to use, I don't know what AI system there is to use and make AI videos, because ChatGPT doesn't make videos. Unless there's some sort of setting with the new ChatGPT 4 Turbo, what they call ChatGPT 5 thing with it. But from what I know, ChatGPT can't make AI videos.
you know, there's a lot of data in there. So
But
what we did is we built a
I want to watch this, and I'm going to react to it. This is me watching this and reacting to it. We would have more content to watch and react to if YouTube wasn't so sensitive bums. Dude, we would have a whole lineup of content to react to. But because YouTube is, oh, you can't say that on our platform, because they're babies, we can't watch it, because then they'd be like, actually, this content goes against our community guidelines, and you're breaking our policy, and we can't have this on our platform, sadly. And then they would get my video taken down or something. So, yeah.
model that goes straight from the actual voice communication, what people are saying, and comes back and is able to measure whether that it adheres to our policies or not. And we were so excited about the
What did your
results
cup
from
say?
that model, that it adheres to our policies or not. And we're so excited.
What does it say?
To measure whether that it adheres to our policies or not. And we
expect something long something. expect.
Excited about the results from
Yeah,
that
his
model that
cup's
we
terrible.
open sourced it. And I think what we're so interested in now, and like really what makes us pretty excited about our jobs, is we're hearing more and more about that.
You look so overjoyed about your jobs. I want to be so serious. You know, you guys just look so awesome with your little blank blue background canvas here, and everything just so neat in the background, straight face, such a boring background with a little 1080p camera, talking like you're the most depressed person on planet Earth. You guys look so overjoyed.
Model being used at other companies to keep people safe on other platforms. And that's really important for our overall safety initiatives because, as I said, keeping people safe on Roblox is really actually about keeping people safe across the entire internet.
I think that our voice model's been downloaded over 40,000 times. And a couple anecdotes. One anecdote, I was at a
What's an
game developer
anecdote?
conference event talking with a
I know
bunch
what
of new company
I know what an antidote is, not an anecdote.
CEOs, and some of them had voice in their games, and they're just telling me, yes, of course we're using the Roblox open source voice model. That sounded pretty good. Then I've heard recently another company that has had voice on their product for a while with a commercial voice model that swapped out our open source model because it was better, which I think highlights the capability we have to take all of this data and train really good things up. So stay tuned on that. I know we're part of Roost as well, consortium.
Guys, we're
for
literally
that.
almost done. We only have
And
like
it's
3
fun
minutes
because
left.
it's not just voice and cube, which is our 3D gen model on Roblox anymore. We're moving to, I think, 4 open source models. Let's talk about the funny things that happen when any game or experience has text generation available or 3D generation available. And we know that when we use an AI prompt, we can get a lot of funky stuff out of the prompt. How do we manage both the vision of new types of gameplay, for example, talking to a virtual shopkeeper and buying some stuff, or generating various types of motorcycles for a game? How do we deal with that when some of the prompts may go astray? And obviously, I'm going to lead you into Roblox Guard, Matt, and wondering if you can talk a bit about that.
Sure. Before we get to Roblox Guard, I do want to talk about Roblox Sentinel,
Okay,
which is
cool.
a model
What?
that we.
What'd you say?
I do want to talk about Roblox Sentinel.
I thought he said. Oh, he said Sentinel. I thought he said something else.
Okay,
which is
cool.
a model that we open sourced just a couple of weeks ago. And what that model is for is it's looking for long-term behavior patterns which result in violations of our policies. So you could imagine, I might meet you, Dave, or meet somebody, and I might start off with like really casual conversations like, hey, how's your day? You want to go play
Right.
this game? And slowly
Right.
over time, that may evolve into something that's much more violative. It may evolve into moving that user to a different platform. And
Who cares?
those things are hard to detect in the moment.
Who cares if someone on Roblox is like, hey, what's your Discord? I've known you for a while. You want to, like, Bubba. Now you're becoming a dictator, and not a game developer. You can do this, but not this. You can only do it in our platform.
Because any one piece of text or communication that you see may seem perfectly fine.
And if they don't count anything happening on other platforms as evidence to use to ban them on their platform, why do they care if they go off and play on other platforms or if anything else happens on other platforms? They're just shooting themselves in the foot. If it's not your problem that other things are happening on different platforms, then why do you care if they leave your platform and go and do other stuff on other platforms? Check Discord, I added something? Okay. Like, bro, now they're double-minded. Okay, wait, it hasn't. That's actually crazy. I feel like the kill all should be worth the banana peel price. Kill all is quite OP. It's actually a cool shop though. I really like that.
And the analogy that we use for it is like painting. Like if you have a
Painting?
paintbrush and you do one stroke of paint, it can seem totally fine. But if you look at an entire painting and you step back, you know, the human eye is really good at saying like, oh, that's an impressionist painting versus that is a Renaissance painting when you see the entire thing. So what
What are
Roblox
these
Sentinel
words?
does is it lets us take all types of data about communication, what games people are playing, who they're friends with,
what?
who they're inviting to be a friend and a connection with. It lets us take all of those things and look for anomalous behavior, which is like, you know what? This looks like something that's suspicious, that doesn't fit what an average user would be doing. And then we send that particular
Define
case
average user
to our human investigators. And what we found is that this approach has done a really good job of identifying bad actors just based on some of their initial behaviors. And it gives our intelligence teams more places to go to look for violators of our policy to remove them off the platform. So that's something we're really excited about as a new technology. And again, like our voice model, it's something that we've open sourced so other companies can take advantage of.
So we have our foundational cube model, we have our voice safety classifier, we have Sentinel, and now we'll jump forward to that. You know, how do we manage when people have access to text gen and 3D gen in experience? Where I could imagine in my younger days, I would have tried to
50
get a
years
lot of
ago?
interesting things in that text stream or that 3D stream. So how do we control that?
Yeah, we from a policy perspective, at least, we think about it in sort of three different pillars. There's the prompt, right? What is the prompt policy violating? There is the output policy violating, and then is the combination policy violating. And actually, my team worked really closely with the Rogard team and all of our Foundation AI teams to do a lot of labeling, data labeling, and to bake our policies into these models.
This is Amazon Alexa if Alexa was a person. Or Siri. This is Siri if Siri was a person. Just reading a script, just an AI, just like this is literally Siri if Siri was a person. This is Apple Siri in human form.
Awesome. Okay, that has been a tour de force. We've given an update on all of our new stuff, trusted connections, age estimation.
No one
We
cares.
dived
No one
into
cares.
really, I think, an industry view on social media and vigilantism and
Not an industry view. Your little headquarters buddy group where you guys think everything should be run how everything should be run. You didn't think anything about the community or how you think the community should what the community should get. You think
just kind of how to think about keeping platforms safe, and everyone's a lot of good intention and balancing that. And then, of course, appreciate the update. Matt, Eliza, just want to once again thank you for arguably the two toughest jobs at Roblox and for joining me here today.
Thanks.
Toughest jobs at Roblox? Sitting here acting all boring, playing inappropriate games and not getting them deleted, and you're the safety manager?
Dave.
Sounds very, very hard.
You know,
that sounds so very hard. And you have people over here risking their lives going into fire buildings on fire, saving people's lives, and they're getting a fraction of what you get paid. And you're doing but nothing. I don't care what they say that they're doing behind the scenes. If they're doing it behind the scenes, they should let everyone know what they're doing behind the scenes. Be completely transparent to your community. Stop giving me ads, bro.
Lenovo Legion.
Okay, so this is going to be a little update video on the Roblox Schlep situation. A lot has happened since the last video, like a lot. I was sitting here for like 20 minutes just figuring out how I was going to talk about everything in this video because literally there is just so much going on. And excuse my voice, I'm exhausted. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I got like 3 hours of sleep the night before. It's been a very, very long and very like weird few days to be a Roblox creator and Roblox YouTuber. My voice is like dead from all the speaking I've done, from the streams to the videos to other people to I've been on the phone with U.S. congressmen. Like it's crazy. So excuse my voice if I sound like I'm exhausted. It's because I'm exhausted. But look, normally whenever we do a video like this, I like to get you guys kind of caught up on everything. But I think at this point, everyone kind of knows what's going on with Schlep. So, I mean, let's just hop on into it. Let's just get into it. At the end of the last video, I left the STAR program. I said I was leaving the STAR program, and I did that. I made a little like Twitter video kind of explaining why I did it in the hopes that someone at Roblox would watch that and that they would see like, oh, this is why Creekcraft is doing it. It's because of these reasons here. Like, I don't want this to be a, oh my God, I hate Roblox, let's burn it to the ground. I want this to be a situation where it's like, here are the problems, here's what needs fixed, here's what we need to do. You know, like this needs to be productive, right? We need to criticize Roblox where they need to be criticized. We need to push them where they need to be pushed. But like at the end of the day, these need to be productive conversations. So I recorded this video just kind of explaining why I did it. And I left the STAR program, and I'm no longer with the STAR program. Now, like real quick, what does that mean? Am I going to stop making Roblox videos? Where it's like, no, I'm not going to stop making Roblox videos. I've considered it. I'm not going to lie. I've actually considered it. I've talked with a lot of other Roblox YouTubers, and the thing is, like, if I stopped making Roblox videos, I would basically be nosediving the channel. And like, this is my job. I have to make videos. I could probably afford losing a lot of the revenue that I make each month and shifting to another game. But a lot of my friends, most of my friends, like 99% of my friends and like colleagues and other YouTubers, they can't. So it's kind of just like a point, dude, my voice, oh my God. It's kind of just like a pointless endeavor. So what we decided is we're going to leave the STAR program. I'm going to leave the STAR program. I'm going to take the revenue loss from that. Obviously, now that I'm not in the STAR program, I am no longer partnered with Roblox. I no longer get like special treatment. I no longer get paid by Roblox each month. I no longer get invited to like these special Roblox events. I will not be covering the Roblox events. I will not be able to go to RDC. Like, I am excommunicadoed from Roblox. If I get banned on Roblox, I can't call them up and be like, hey, please unban me. Like, if I get banned, I'm basically just a normal user at this point. And
which is crazy.
It's a dangerous kind of place to be, especially when you're so big, right? Because like, if I get false banned, there's no one to save me. I'm screwed. And like, false bans happen a lot on Roblox. So
that's actually crazy to think about that. If Creekcraft now gets banned on Roblox, even though he's been in the STAR program for years, he's been on the platform for years, he's one of the biggest Roblox content creators on Earth. If he gets banned now, they're going to treat him as if he's a normal player, even though they've had all these connections. Just because he leaves their little STAR program, then he's a normal player at this point. Which that is actually crazy. So it's not like, oh, we want to make it better for creators. We want it to be, oh, you're going to be a STAR program, you're going to be a STAR program creator. You have to promote our business. You have to do this for us. You have to do this for us, and then we'll do this for you and this for you. But if you stop doing this, then we're no longer going to do this for you. Even though they've been on the platform for literal. I think Creek's been over a decade now.
Look, I talked to a bunch of YouTubers. We think the best thing is to just look. Like, we got to stay here. We got to keep fighting, and we got to keep using our voices to make whatever change we can. And that's kind of what I hope to accomplish out of this. I don't hate Roblox. I want Roblox to do good. It's just Roblox really needed that kick in the butt. And they need to know that, hey, people are serious about this, and I'm serious about this, and that's really all it is. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm kind of exhausted right now, but hopefully that makes sense. But let's go ahead and let's go up this page and talk about everything that's happened. So Roblox started moderating users that had hashtag free schlep in their display names. I don't know if this was like them intentionally being malicious. I would assume there's probably an AI that just flags any sort of hashtag. I seriously doubt Roblox moderators would go in and be like, yeah, hashtag free schlep, you're banned, because that would be really stupid if they did. And like, look, they've been making a lot of stupid decisions. I don't know if they're that stupid, but maybe they are. I don't know. It's kind of hard to give them the benefit of the doubt at this point. But also, the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox.
Right.
This is crazy. This is like the first like big lawsuit. Here's the lady right here that's doing the lawsuit. She basically said, hey, it's the #1 gaming site for children and teens, and they're not doing enough to protect children. And so we're suing them. And so the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox. It's funny. She has tweeted out a lot of stuff on her account regarding Roblox, and it looks like she actually responded to Roblox made a response. She responded to their response. We're going to get to their response. It's crazy. But yeah, she's been going at Roblox. She even mentioned public bathroom simulator as one of the reasons why they're suing Roblox, which is ironic because, like I said, I've been telling people, everyone's been telling Roblox about this game for literally years. And now the fact that they haven't listened to us on it, here we are, right? They're getting sued. But anyway, yeah, the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox. It's crazy. Chris Hansen, the OG guy, the OG PDF catcher. He's doing a Roblox documentary. He is officially investigating Roblox, and he's teaming up with Real Schlep to do it. Now, like, look, is this going to do anything? I don't know. In reality, I doubt that this is going to move the needle too much. But the thing is, it's like, if you're like 50, 60, 70 years old and you hear, oh my God, Chris Hansen is investigating this platform, you're probably going to take it a little bit more seriously. So him being involved, especially to the older generations,
like David Baszucki,
this is a really good thing. It adds a lot of weight to kind of what we're saying. Let's keep going. So Roblox actually did something good. They banned XYZ public bathroom simulator. They took it down. And this is something, let me actually show you guys here. I don't know why Roblox has taken so long to do this. If you guys don't know, XYZ is literally a code word for condo games. And if you look up XYZ on Roblox, you'll see a bunch of stuff like this. I'm glad they took one of these games down. It's weird that they can't do the same for the rest of them. Like this should be like an obvious thing. Like, why stop at one, right? But let's keep going. Indonesia, the country of Indonesia, has asked Roblox to open a local office and comply with child protection regulations, or it may be banned. So Indonesia might be looking at banning Roblox, and if that happens, that would be huge because there is a massive Roblox audience in Indonesia, and that would be really, really bad if Roblox lost that audience, right? Some more creators left the program. I kind of expected this to happen, but after I left, a lot of people left too. Cube Inc. left, Remainings left, Soy Luz left. I'm not actually familiar with her. OG Vex left. I've had some conversations with other YouTubers too. And like, look, here's the thing. A lot of Roblox YouTubers can't afford to leave this program. It is a bad idea to leave this program. Like, it's like willingly unpartnering yourself on YouTube. It's a bad idea, especially when you're a large YouTuber. It's a bad idea to do this. So I'm not surprised that a lot of Roblox YouTubers haven't, but also, you know, shout out to all the people that have. It's a big step. It's a big step. This is really nothing. We'll just skip this. Roblox uploaded an item called Reliability Champion,
Dude,
and
look
it
at this.
listed their core values. Now, they've since deleted this item because they probably realize how bad this looks. But they uploaded an item saying that the core values of Roblox are respect the community, we are responsible, take the long view, and get stuff done, which pretty much goes against every single thing that they're doing right now at this moment. So I'm not surprised that they deleted it. But yeah, Roblox deleted that item. The YouTuber Steak did an IRL hashtag free schlep protest.
But that just shows that they know that they're even doing a bad job.
Is kind of funny. Obviously, it didn't accomplish anything, but it brought a lot of media attention, and the more media attention we have, the better, because it continues to put pressure on Roblox, right? Now, Roblox responded to the Louisiana lawsuit, which we talked about, and they actually made a giant response here. I think this is it right here. I'm not going to read this entire page because it's a lot. There is a lot here that's just, it's not great. Oh, actually, I think they deleted, did they delete the other one? Because this isn't even the newest one. on. They may have deleted it, actually. It looks like they did. Oh, wait, here it is right here. No, this is the new one. I mean, it's what you expect. Hey, yeah, we're really good at moderation, and what are you guys talking about? Like, trust us. We're doing a lot. You know, it's the same old stuff. I'm not going to read this page. Something funny that they talk about here is Roblox responds to the lawsuit, and they say that our trust and safety team takes swift action, typically within minutes. I've been streaming Roblox for almost 10 years, and almost every
So
single
yeah,
day.
so basically, go watch Creekgrass video. I'm not gonna, I'm bored. Sorry, Creek. I've already watched it. Good video. But yeah. Chat. Remember, I am totally down to go back to Roblox whenever they fix their platform. You know, Roblox is a great company. Great job, Roblox. I mean, I've been playing Roblox for 7 years now. But, you know, stuff like this, I'm not gonna stand for. So as soon as they get that fixed, I'm great. I'm gonna be more than happy to get back to Roblox. But until they can't get their panties out of a bunch, I'm not gonna participate in playing their game. But chat, I know this stream, to some and kind of me, was boring, but it was a stream that, I don't know, we got some information and kind of just a little update action. But I don't know, chat. A lot of stuff is happening in 2025. And you know I'm a big small creator, right? You know, 11,000 subscribers isn't a small number, but whenever you compare it to or scale it up against other people on YouTube who are Roblox creators, they have much bigger channels. But I am very grateful for my community. And hold up, I'm about to sneeze. I'm very grateful for the community that I have and the subscribers that I have and the kind of content that I do. But chat, I know a lot of you guys don't really like the change. I don't like the change either. But you know, it's stuff I feel like is right. And you know, I have to be the man in charge of my YouTube channel, and I don't want to go left or right with the crowd. I want to stick to what I know is right. But chat, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to like, subscribe, share the stream to a friend. And if you didn't enjoy and you actually think this video was, or the stream was terrible, be sure to like and subscribe and share it to a friend. I'll probably do a video update or an update video soon. And probably get some other game videos done also. But as of right now, at this current moment, it's not looking good for Roblox. And I don't think I'll... if Roblox stays how it is, I don't think I'll head back to Roblox. I'll just do a content switch and switch up, go variety content streaming. Instead of focusing on one game, just go variety. Yeah, chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. Before you guys go, I am going to speak a blessing over your life. Comes out of Numbers chapter 6. Receive this blessing. May the Lord bless you and protect you. And may the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. In Jesus' mighty name, you guys are blessed. Have a great rest of your day / night, depending where in the world. Be good, do good, and make good choices. If you've never received Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, please do that with me tonight. And know that you are on your way to heaven. Say this prayer out loud. Say, Heavenly Father, I admit that I've sinned. I repent. I believe in my heart you raised Jesus from the dead, and I confess with my mouth Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Right now, I receive forgiveness. By the blood of Jesus, I am saved. In Jesus' name, amen. If you guys said that prayer for the first time, welcome to the family of God. If you're coming back to Christianity, for whatever reason, if you left and you said that prayer again to come back, welcome to the family of God. Chat, what you guys want to do now is you want to go get a Bible if you don't have one already. If you guys are like, oh, what translation should I get? Get the New Living Translation. It's really easy. It's in English. And Billy Graham said that it's the best preaching Bible. So Billy Graham used it. I use it. Jonathan Shuttlesworth uses it. Great translation. Really easy. Start in the book of John. And then go through and read the Gospels. And then start reading all the other books. So don't start from Genesis to Revelation. Start in John, read the Gospels, and then go off to other books and do Bible studies and stuff like that. But chat, sorry for this being such an interesting, awkward, not fun stream. We're going to have some more fun streams and fun videos coming really soon. With everything happening, yeah. But yeah, chat, appreciate y'all for being out here today. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, right? Peace out, y'all.